Hey yo friends! Welcome! It's been a while, eh? It's actually only been a week, but it feels like forever. I'm so fucking happy to be here. It is it had not like ever been a week without me doing a single stream since I started was it 2 months ago now? So it's kind of I don't know, I felt it, I missed this! We're back now. Also, in keeping with me fucking around with the mic settings, I forgot to mute myself, so you probably heard me, if you were here during my little, stream going live soon screen, you probably heard me talking to my sister, who's a cat, in French, or this weird language that I try to speak to her, which is, suspicious in a way, because I sort of assume that if I make weird noises, she'll understand it better than if I just speak French. Anyway, the plan for tonight, we're on for 3 hours and a half, and we're gonna be playing the Yuffie DLC. Trust me, like, I was torn. I did not get to finish that before Rebirth came out on stream, and I really wanted to, I want to do it before we reach a certain point in Rebirth, and I shall say no more to avoid spoilers, but I thought that now... Hey, Loom Loom! Thanks for being here, man! Welcome! How are you tonight, Loom Loom? I just saw earlier today, Loom Loom, I was looking at my calendar and I made a little note for the deadline to do my house in 14, and it's coming! It's getting closer and closer! So, we're gonna do it, I'm gonna stream it when I do it. We're gonna build Arif's house in 14 someday on this year's stream, someday soon. Hey Krieger, hey ZA, thank you guys for being here. How are you two tonight? Thanks for being here, you guys. You three are the best. I love you all. It's gonna be fun! Yes! Yuffie DLC! I'm super tempted to do a whole, let's talk about what this whole thing is and stuff before we jump right in. But what we're gonna do is the opposite of that. We'll jump straight in, we'll actually play the DLC, and then when we have downtime and there's no dialogue or cutscenes or stuff, then I ramble on, as I do, but I try and focus on the Yuffie DLC and why it's relevant to us tonight. Alright, so, my friends, I say, let's fucking go. Alright. So we're back to Remake, just for tonight, because that's where the DLC is in. The reason there's a continue option is because I think I told you guys when we started playing Rebirth. I shut up for now.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar. Yuffie. My name is Yuffie, materia hunter and elite special forces operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra headquarters and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche! Your full support! We got this! So, members of Avalanche, where are you? Come get me already! Okay, if I was a man in a Moogle hat... Huh? Wait, does this mean what I think it does? Interesting. So, I gotta come to you, do I? You got some nerve.
Alright! The sound is good. Alright, thank you so much, ZA. Also, for the rest of you guys, please let me know about the sound balance, because I messed with the settings again. I wanted the music sound to be a bit louder, so let me know if it's alright with you guys. Thanks tons, ZA. Right, so I'll comment on that opening scene in a second, but first, yes, we're back to Remake. This is the Remake DLC that they released when there was the port to PS5. So Yuffie's strength. Actually, I should move myself back to my Remake position. Give me just a second, y'all. There, I think that'll be better for tonight. Just gotta remember to move it back to the left-hand side. On first day, Yuffie's strength. Strengths. Yuffie can fight effectively both up close and from range. Press square to strike a foe with a throwing star. Hold square to continue attacking while putting distance between her and the enemy. Guarding just before an enemy lands a hit will greatly reduce the damage that Yuffie takes. Alright. And I think she has assess by default. Yeah. I'm not gonna read the actual descriptions because these are the same monsters that we fought in Remake. Alright, so what is that? So yes, this is the DLC for Remake that was released whenever the PS5 port. Awesome, thank you so much, bro. Thank you guys for your feedback. I will try and not touch it again, but well, you know, sometimes you just kind of do, or you're pushed to fuck around with the settings even though you know they were perfect. You know, just like real life. Sometimes things are good and you still mess them up. You know how it is. You know how it goes. Yuffie's unique ability. By pressing triangle, Yuffie can hurl a weapon at a target. Press square while it is away from her to perform long-range ninjutsu attacks. The weapon will return to Yuffie automatically after a certain amount of time. To retrieve it sooner, press triangle again. Okay, brilliant. So I can do like elemental shit while being at a distance. Let's try it. Huh, nice. Right, so this DLC has nothing to do with Rebirth, right? That's a great question. It's not in the direct sense, no. But then, well, you know, Krieger, who Yuffie is. I don't want to say too much about that until, you know. But let's just say, I think it's fair to say, without being too spoilery, that Yuffie is a character that we met in OG, but much later in the story. Will we meet her in Rebirth? I don't know. Actually, if you've looked at promo art and shit, you might have an idea. But anyway, you can absolutely, you know, it's been designed so that you can play Rebirth without ever having played the Yuffie DLC, and it should play fine. But then again, Rebirth was designed so that you could play Rebirth without having played Remake, mostly, so it's not saying much, you know what I'm saying? It is relevant to Rebirth and what we'll be doing in there since Yuffie's in here. And you know, so the opening has her arriving in Midgar, saying she's a Wutai special agent and she's looking for Avalanche. So of course, you know, it's not a side story that has no impact on the main story. This is very relevant. That's why I wanted to do it before we move on with Rebirth on stream. But yeah, no, you don't need to have played it to understand and enjoy Rebirth. Alright, destroying objects, that's my jam. By pressing triangle, Yuffie is capable of destroying Shinra boxes from a distance. Try destroying multiple boxes at once by giving Yuffie the perfect vantage point. I like it. This sounds a lot better than trying to do it with Barrett in that late dungeon. Did I get the loot? I guess I did. Alright, so you all might have noticed that it was on the opening title here of this DLC. There was the continue option. Like everything in the Rebirth series, I have not properly played it without you guys because I want to discover shit as we go along. Ooh, oh shit, nice. Nice! I'm a ninja, yo! But I did just very quickly boot up the DLC and played it for like 1 minute. Just because there was like special rewards that you got when you started Rebirth if you had a Yuffie DLC save. So yes, that was it. I was, you know, the definition of cheating, but I did not want to miss out on, you know, early day bonuses in Rebirth just because I could not Get a gust of wind that damages nearby enemies and launches them towards you. Elemental Ninjutsu. The ability Elemental Ninjutsu changes the elemental affinity of Yuffie's square attacks while her weapon is away. Though it deals non-elemental damage at first, pressing left or right while the ability is selected will alter the affinity of the attack. Use Elemental Ninjutsu to exploit your enemy's weaknesses and pound them into submission. She seems so fucking versatile as a character, like... Isn't that cheating? How is... Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can do range and she can do melee and she can do elemental. That's like every remake character all within one, right? Does she have a pure... Yes. Pure attack type thing. So yes, anyway, I did not cheat on you guys and play this DLC off stream. I am discovering it as you are. I just like launched it, went far enough to get a save, and then quit it. On the map screen, you can check your current scenario objective and view the lay of the land. We actually cannot check our... Oh yeah, we can, brilliant. For the Moodle posters. Alright, so with all that out of the way, what do we know so far? And again, let's assume we're doing this without having played OG, so we don't know anything about Yuffie. Or without having played Ever Crisis, you know, up to the point where you also meet her. She's from Wutai. That's really exciting. I kept, you know, when we're playing Remake, this is gonna happen so fucking much. When we're playing Remake together, you guys might remember that I kept going on and on about Wutai and how they've made it so much more important so earlier on in the story in Remake. And I thought that was brilliant. Like, there's a real, you know, you can tell that there's some geopolitics going on there. And so what we know... Oh my god! Right into the Whispers reunion shit! This is Marco! No, it's not Marco. Marco is 59, I believe, or 49. This is number 11. Hey, bud. You okay?
No palm.
Oh, come on, Yuffie. You can still shut him up. Get some info or something. You're a ninja! You're supposed to do... What do you call it? Intelligence as well, aren't you?
You okay?
My girl.
Anybody home?
Shit, I like it. I like... Look at what's saying, you guys! You want a drink of water or something, brother? I can help you out if you tell me about Reunion. How many DLCs of Remake are there? Just the one. Just the one. I actually, when that one was released, I was so surprised.
Well, guess I'm not going anywhere until I get that elevator moving.
Alright. Yuffie's weapon can be used to strike more than just crates. Try tossing it at hard-to-reach objects such as distance switches. Where's the distance switch? Damn. Nice, Yuffie! So yeah, it's just the one. When they released it actually, and they were all like, oh, it's Yuffie in Midgar, which was very... Back then I hadn't played Remake. Hey sister, thank you so much for being here, sis! You're the best! How are you tonight? I really, really appreciate it, sis. You're amazing for coming to those things. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of expected they do the same thing, right? Like do one DLC per character that we're supposed to meet later, and in the end they didn't. So it's just the Yuffie DLC. It makes a lot of sense from a development point of view. I'm talking about this like I know what I'm talking about, but you know, the way I see it is that they design, you know, all the level design and all this shit was all done for Midgar. They knew Rebirth was going to be years in coming, and so they figured, why not get some work done? You know, like, DLCs are kind of an expected thing, I feel, for AAA game in the modern landscape. So they knew they had to work on at least one just to, you know, feed us rabid fans. And so they figured, hey, let's do a thing where we start working on one of the things we definitely need to work on for Rebirth, namely Yuffie. But also... It's a crossover with Harry Potter. Nice to miss Voldemort. But it's not just Voldemort. He's you know, he's like Marco. He's one of those Mako junkie people that are somehow tied to soldier candidates and that are very much tied to Reunion, whatever the fuck that is. Her gap closing / spreading and versatility seems like she's one hell of a character to play. Exactly, Rishamf. I'm actually wondering about that. Like, we're what, 5 minutes in? And I feel like I was saying, like, she's essentially Cloud plus Barret plus, well, Aerith in that if you use Aerith as your black mage, then she's got elementals, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like she can do everything. Maybe not stagger, gouge, increase, so she doesn't have Tifa and also Barret kind of thing, but still, yeah, her versatility is amazing, and the gap closer is extremely nice to have. For you guys, yeah, Jack of all trades. And also, well, it's hard to judge that because it's the very beginning of the thing, and I'm not even sure what level she is, but I also feel like she hits pretty hard, if that makes any sense. Like, you know, I get, oh, we start off at level 25 and we're fighting the enemies from the beginning of the game, so never mind that. Is that where we came from? I think so. I'm gonna check. But yeah, she seems incredible versatile, and so now, you know, oh, I'm an idiot. Cloud has a gap closer in Rebirth. Actually, he did have one in Remake, never mind, but anyway. It feels, yeah, it feels really fucking great to play so far, and I know we've just done like 2 shitty fights, but it's really enjoyable. I really like her playstyle, and I'm not much of a Yuffie fan myself, just for no particular reason. She's a great character, just, you know, she doesn't resonate with me as much as the Barretts and Tifa and Red 13s of this universe do. Materia! Right. So she's from Wutai. That, in and of itself, is super fucking exciting. Because why? Because we know that Wutai is this... Do we know what exactly it is? Continent, country? But it was definitely at war with... they were at war with Shinra, and so we know from Rebirth we also know that was the case for fucking the Junon Republic. Like, these motherfuckers, they're a private company, but they essentially run a country now, and they go to war with proper countries. Wutai seems to be one of these. There's a lot of anti-Wutai sentiment in Midgar, but then again, the war is extremely close, right? It's in living memory. The interesting thing is that you all might remember that there was a lot of folks assuming that, well, not assuming, I'm sorry. Shinra's propaganda was framing Avalanche, our merry group of, nice, I love it, she blows her crates with her foot. Shinra framed us, Avalanche, as, you know, being in cahoots with Wutai, the sworn enemy of Midgar, because in living memory, it's a war that took place and that several folks remember the hurt from war and shit, right? But so the interesting thing is that we knew nothing about that. Even, I don't know if you remember, but some of our crew... Yes, it's been 3 minutes and I'm lost. Okay, it's hard to get... How, like... I came from the elevator. No, I can go back down, but that's literally where I came from. So, where am I headed? I'm a ninja! I should have a sixth sense about this shit, shouldn't I? Even amongst our group of friends who were obviously very anti-Shinra folks with, you know, their heart in the right place and all that. Oh, am I on the other side of the elevator? I don't think so. Some folks, especially I'd say Barret somewhat, seem to be annoyed. Nice, there's a Moogle poster here. Barret seemed to be, at the very least, a little annoyed that they would associate Avalanche with Wutai, but Biggs, guys, he was really fucking pissed off at that. Like, it was extremely offensive to him, which I find...
This town's a total dump. I thought Midgar was supposed to be the marvel of the modern world. Talk about false advertising. City of Mako? City of garbage, more like.
Yeah, Biggs was proper offended by the notion, which again, you know, you might think, oh, enemy of my enemy and all that. No, like, it's still... I guess what I'm saying is that the feeling I got from this whole much earlier info we got on Midgar is that it's still very raw in people's minds. The war happened not too long ago, and a lot of Midgardians, even good anti-Shinra people, are still very pissed off at Wutai. Anyway, none of our merry band of eco warriors were aware that there could be any truth to that propaganda, right? Like, it was always like, oh, Shinra's so full of shit, like, of course we're not aligned with Wutai. And now we get a self-proclaimed Wutai elite spy, and the first thing she does when she arrives in Midgar is to search for Avalanche folks. But then, you'll need to remember that Avalanche is a really large group, it seems.
I gotta do something.
Oh shit! Let's go save him! Hurry up, Yuffie! We might get some info on Reunion! Why do I feel like I'm not going the right way at all? Ah! Hold on, Mako Genki, I'm coming to save you! Alright. This is stressful a bit, but so. Oh, I'm a ninja! We're good! Alright. Jeez, can't you do that any faster? Can you have to teach her how to use those fucking things? Alright, where are the motherfuckers? Oh my god, I'm still not at the right place. Ah! Where are they? Oh, Kojinki, wait! Did I just climb down the exact same way I just climbed up? Oh my god. I'm hopeless, aren't I? That's alright. We'll save the dude. Probably. Is he? Yeah, the monsters don't seem too interested in him, honestly. I think we've got time. We can probably go and loot shit somewhere. Come on, you got a vantage point and you got a shuriken. Just fucking do something, Yuffie! I'm stuck again. Oh.
Do the trick. Come on down. Sweet. Now to save the day.
Alright. Sorry, I'm too stressed. I want to go save the Mako Janki dude. Reunion dude. I should stop calling them Mako Jankis. And then we'll talk about Wutai and Avalanche and all that. Oh, motherfucker. Alright. No, you don't. No, ah! Alright, assess. I don't think we've ever met Wayward Wolves in Remake, so I'm gonna read the lore description. A creature that once stalked the plains outside Midgar, but has since ventured into the city in search of prey. It has proliferated within the metropolis's walls and has become extremely ferocious. Blah blah blah, it doesn't like ice. Alright. And I can do every element because I'm a motherfucking ninja! Oh, it's gonna be hard not to sing the Antwoord while we're going through this. I know they're cancelled, but... You know what I'm saying? I'm literally a motherfucking ninja right now. Because I'm a fucking ninja! No, get him away from the Mako Jerky, Yuffie! What are you doing? Protect the weak! Alright, I'm here, bro.
So, not even a thank you?
Is this still number 11? No, it's number 20. It's another person. Fuck. No, I want to talk about Reunion and not the Wutai Avalanche thing, but no, it's important. It's important. It seems to be at the heart of the story. So let's do things properly. Shit. Which way do you guys think is the secondary path? Oh, I'm a bet on this one because there were at the very beginning of the level we could see a chest that I could not reach. So I'm pretty hopeful this is it. Right, so we do also know that our group were a fringe, you know, subgroup within Avalanche that were actually not very well you know, like they were too extreme for mainstream Avalanche. But we also know that Avalanche is a much larger organization than just the few folks we've met and their immediate associates. So right now, with only the opening cutscene and what we know from Remake, my theory is that Yuffie is expecting mainstream Avalanche folks, not our gang, right? Which I'm super excited about. Y'all might remember, I was so... It was one of the big questions I had. Alright, what am I shooting? Vantage point means shooty shit. Let's shoot something! Oh, or get a free materia. I'll take that. It's one of the questions I had after playing OG7 all those years ago. I was like, you know, what is Avalanche? Is it like just a group of folks, a group of pals that share a vision and that are ready to get their hands dirty? Is it literally the 6-7 people we meet? Or is it like a super large organization and shit? And we did have clues, like, you know, they had passcodes and stuff, so they obviously know people within Shinra. But, you know, back in OG, it was all very blurry. Like, there was really no way, at least as far as I remember. I haven't replayed it very far yet, but as far as I remember, it really wasn't clear how big the organization was. And in Remake, they made it abundantly clear that it's an extremely large organization, that the mainstream Avalanche have a lot of, you know, money and weapons and shit. So yeah, the fact that mainstream Avalanche might actually have made a pact with Wutai, which is what Yuffie seemed to be implying there at the opening, is so fucking exciting to me. Oh my god. And also, so I was wondering, I was talking about this with ZA just earlier today, and also it's very much, you know, with what your question earlier, Krieger, like, is it, does this DLC have anything to do with Rebirth? Sorry, I'll shut up.
This is too weird. Okay, you got this!
I like how much she talks to herself, though. I find that very cute and in keeping with the Yuffie I remembered from OG. Like, she's this extremely, you know, energetic and positive person, but also kind of a kid. And that's exactly how I imagine her, right? Like, talking to herself all the time and shit. That's brilliant. I really like the voice acting, too. But then again, yeah. Even when I'm very surprised with the way they went about it and the, you know, not the people they cast, of course, but the vibe they went with in the directing and shit, like Red 13. I did not imagine him sounding like that.
That rotten egg smell's gone. Must have gotten used to it. Way things are going, I'll be working for Shinra next. Nice try, Midgar.
You know, she's like...
Talking to myself.
Exactly, that's what I was saying, Yuffie. And you're not just talking to yourself, you're making jokes and shit. You're being witty to yourself. It's adorable. And a little weird. Oh, isn't that the... This is Crab Boulevard, isn't it? This is where we hung out with Tifa. Oh my god, are we going to Sector 7? Because these Moogle, you know, like signs, I just noticed there's giant arrows on them too, and I keep getting lost. Yuffie seems to think they're from her Avalanche contacts, which I think make a lot of sense, so... Interesting that we're getting so close to 7-7. Maybe I'm wrong and she was actually in cahoots with the gang we know and not mainstream Avalanche. I guess we'll find out. Which... Oh, the Mako... The people I keep calling Mako junkies that I really shouldn't, Krieger. So, we're still not quite sure. What we know is that they have something to do with Reunion, which we still don't know what that is. And I don't think we'd ever actually seen them say Genova in Remake. I might be wrong and misremembering there. But in any case, we had very strong indication that they were related to... Yes, we've met them. Sorry. So, in Remake, very early on, we meet Marco. He was Cloud's neighbor, right? So, Tifa got him a flat in Sector 7. There was like 3 flat in an old building. And it was like Tifa's flat, Cloud's flat, and then Marco. And Marco looked exactly the same. He had those like weird robes, all messed up. He was very pale, and he had a number tattooed on his left arm. It was 59 or 49, one of the two. And essentially, I don't remember who it was. It doesn't sound like Tifa, but somebody implied that he was a Mako junkie, which interestingly is also what a random asshole, you know, thought Cloud was when he saw his Mako eyes from being in Soldier. Anyway, so there seemed to be a connection between being a Mako junkie and then those folks. We got this extremely weird vision of Cloud. That's why I call it Reunion. Reunion is what I used to call whatever was related to all the wonkiness around the difference between the Remake timeline and the OG timeline, right? And because these guys are one of the first and most blatant things that we met in Remake that were not in OG. And then it became more apparent that it was not just Mako, but Genova and or Soldier specifically. And we actually, so in Sector 9, Aerith's place, there was another of these people wearing the exact same weird hooded thing and stuff.
Come from any monster troubles or?
He's so confused, like he's supposed to not let anybody in, and we just walked in through there. Yeah, in Arif's hood, we met another one of them, and the kids seemed to be convinced that he was a soldier candidate. So interestingly, not an ex-soldier like Cloud or our new friend Broadly, whatever. But soldier candidates, so folks that did not make it but tried to apply to soldier or started the training. I don't know, but and there's this big, well, no, it's just been confirmed, right? Well, where one of those was saying Genova, while walking, it seemed towards a specific place, which seemed to be what Cloud saw in that vision of them all walking towards whatever and asking for reunion. So I still don't know. But they have a link to Genova for sure, and indirectly through Genova, or is it the other way around? They have a link with Shinra, obviously, right? And one last thing I want to say is that the Whispers, so the actual arbiters of fate, again, they've kind of stolen the spotlight from our friends, the Mako Junkies, or ex-soldier candidates, whatever you want to call them. Reunion people, let's call them. Reunion people seems more inclusive. The hoods that reunion people are wearing look extremely similar to the, you know, shapeless things from the fucking Whispers, right? But yeah, exactly. We will see. For now, it is totally unclear to me. I don't think I've missed anything, you know, important in Remake. But yeah, it seems, you know, weird people, they seem to be struggling with the same kind of aftermath as Mako Junkies, people that have actually been overexposed to Mako are suffering from. And if you ask me, there's a connection between them and Whispers, but I might be going on a limb there. Anyway, really interesting that Yuffie bumped into them a lot, and as early on in the DLC as that. That was one of the questions I had, is that, you know, is this purely, of course this is in Remake's timeline, there's no debate there, but, you know, are we supposed to assume that the Yuffie from OG was also in Midgar? Well, I'd say this is a first small clue that no, not necessarily. This might not be what we should be assuming. Anyway.
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily shut down and all fires have been successfully extinguished. The situation is under control and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications. We are in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used was similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor 1.
Oh, what do we have here? Man, that's gotta be Avalanche. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I can do better.
Yuffie? Yo.
What? There's our palm. So, you're Avalanche?
I'm Jija. Follow me.
I'm so fucking excited.
Wait up! So,
Scarlet.
Jija, why didn't you come?
More like corporate hypocrite number 3. Honestly, I'd say she's number 2. Like, maybe Heidegger is worse, but fucking hell, she is a... Ugh. Hard to like, hard to like.
An elite W agent could find their own way.
I may be elite, but it's not like I've ever been to Midgar. And what exactly is a W, anyway?
Anyone who lives where you just came from. Think of it as a code name.
Uh-huh.
Still can't believe they sent a kid to do this job.
This kid could kick your ass!
Saying you're a fresh face is all.
Oh, don't worry. I know exactly what you're saying.
Give me a break, will ya?
And let you walk all over me?
Alright, exciting. So this dude seems to be Avalanche.
Hey, don't want you getting lost.
But we're in the Sector 7. Or is it? I'd say... Yellow. Well, President Shinra's a dude. Rufus is a dude. We haven't met a single woman soldier so far. But yeah, no, at least Scarlet is what, like number 3? Or number 4 in the mega corporation that is also at least a city-state, if not a continent, like, you know. Nice, they're talking about Cloud. Yeah, so I'm extremely interested in... I'm not gonna manage to pronounce his name right. GA? Because he's a Sector 7 Avalanche member and we've never met him. Oh my god, Jesse, where are you? Look! It's our balls!
Ladies first.
They'll turn up. And when they do, we're gonna treat them to a feast. I can almost taste your pizza now, Jesse.
Shame, since you won't be getting any.
What?
Damn, we can't talk to them anymore than that. You guys! I love you guys! Also, all of you are alive, which is an improvement over... well, I think. It's unclear!
Hey, don't want you getting lost.
Alright, Gia.
Hey, don't want you getting lost.
This reeks of a trap. He called us a W, which I think is a derogatory term for people from Wutai. Which doesn't mean he's not Avalanche. Again, Biggs seems to be kind of a racist,
Hey,
but
don't want you getting lost.
still, I don't know. Also, when we showed up, you know, like she's got this cute little Moogle outfit, and she was all like, "Where's the Moogle dude?" I thought the kid. Remember the kid from the Moogle Emporium in Remake? I thought he was the Avalanche operative. That would have been a fucking blast, right? Like we've met him and shit. And he probably figured out, if that were the case, that we were the Avalanche Fringe group shit. But he didn't say anything. But yeah, no, apparently it was this person. Avalanche's base? Really? What is going on? Or could this be... So, you know, when the gang was talking about mainstream Avalanche and how they hated them and shit... They kept saying HQ. Could this be HQ? Was HQ there all along? Like, right beneath my fucking nose in Sector 7? That would be a hoot and a half. But... wouldn't we have, you know, like... spoken about it in the aftermath of the fucking... oh shit, I need to learn weapon skills too. Alright, we'll keep the 4-point shuriken for now. Alright, let's go meet the Avalanche people. I really hope they're Avalanche people and this isn't a trap with some kind. Just some Wutai racist people.
These two are Billy Bob and Polk. And that's Nayo.
Hi. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra HQ and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, with your full support, we got this.
Ready to rumble, huh?
You better believe it. So, did you guys meet Sonon yet? He was supposed to be here.
Yeah, he got in 3 days ago.
He's out on the town as we speak. Really seems to be enjoying it here.
Oh, he does he?
You, got any bags?
As if. Ninjas always travel light. It's like a rule. But I did bring these. Wutai's famous Dachau beans. Eat up. And here you go.
Can you eat these things? Guess you do.
Sheesh, you ninjas are insane.
Do me a favor, Yuffie, and wait here for Sonon. I gotta head out. Your ID should be ready for pickup by now.
Then why don't I join ya?
Nah, I got this. Besides, you reek of trouble.
Huh?
Main scenario, Billy Bob. Alright, it's okay. There is a dude called Billy Bob, so I trust those people. They must be Avalanche. Now, are they HQ that our gang kept talking about? I'd find it so hilarious if they were so close. I imagine they would be,
you gonna be okay out there? Got all the info you need?
you know, way out somewhere else in Midgar.
You look kind of nervous.
I just want to make sure I have the plan down pat. You know, Like how to get up top and all that.
Well, if you had an ID, you'd normally just take the train up there. But with all the commotion going on, that's not really an option. Security's on high alert. If you ask me, your best bet is to sit tight and wait for things to settle down some.
Sit tight, but I want to go now.
Be my guest then. Go get killed.
Harsh.
If you haven't introduced yourself to Billy Bob, you should. He's got some intel you might want to hear.
Okay.
You look about ready to die of boredom. Want to play Fort Condor?
Fort Condor?
I should have known. It hasn't been out long, so there's no way.
There's a minigame in the DLC, y'all. We're doomed.
Yes, I have. And what's more, I'm awesome at it. I'll whoop you so hard you'll wonder if you ever knew the rules.
For my benefit, then. Let me go over them.
Nice. So Fort Condor was an actual minigame in OG7. The basics! Fort Condor is a board game where you employ units and materia to destroy your opponent's headquarters. Before play begins, let's select a loadout. What's a loadout? Loadouts. You can select what board to use, which will determine the number of ATB charges and materia available to you, along with the units you wish to deploy. Check what units and board your opponent plans to use and adjust accordingly. Your opponent. The opposition's board and unit loadout is displayed on the right. Each unit has a weakness that can be exploited for massive damage, therefore keep in mind which units your opponent is using when selecting yours. You can't edit your board or units at the moment, so press X to start. I'm gonna resent my bro. I know you'd want me to play this for hours, but ZA is gonna get super mad. Okay, wait, what do I do? That's gonna be fun, Krieger, indeed! We're not gonna play it much because I want to get through the story. I think we'll just like do the tutorial and then I'll play off stream. Unless you guys really want to see more of this, then let me know in chat and we can... Wait, there's a game between minigames? Exactly right, like who the fuck implements a whole minigame in a DLC? I'm super impressed and I must say a little bit confused. And also the fact that they use the Fort Condor name is a really nice throwback to us who have played OG, but it's weird to like use that card up, right? Does that mean there will be no Fort Condor in Rebirth? I don't know. Interesting. Right, the basics. I just realized I misread your comment. I know if it were just you and Numax, we'd play only minigames and I'd shut up about the fucking lore already. But you know, I love all of you guys. Some of you guys like the lore and story. And I like everything, the minigames and the lore. Right. Yeah, me too, Krieger. It was a tower defense shit. Well, we're gonna play it on stream fairly soon, I guess, but I have strong memories about it, about that minigame. Alright. The basics. When the game begins, both you and your opponents will each have 3 bases, a headquarters and 2 outposts. Oh, funny, headquarters is always plural, I did not know that. To win the match, you must either destroy your opponent's headquarters or have more bases left standing when the timer runs out. This is like Rival Wings in 14. Units will automatically march forward and engage enemies once they have been deployed. Yeah, no, you're very right. It was an old school tower defense thing. It was not this at all. They've like revisited the whole thing. But I do feel like there are some commonalities. I think they did try and keep a bit of the spirit of OG Fort Condor in there, but we shall see. Unit costs. Each unit has an ATB cost required to place it on the board. Your ATB charges, which refill over time. Your ATB charges, which refill over time, can be viewed at the top of the screen. Press X to deploy a unit. Alright. X. So we've got a security official. Deployment. Move the cursor to the spot you wish to deploy your unit. Then press X to begin selecting the unit you want. To change the drop location, press cancel and reselect. A unit is assigned one of 3 roles. Vanguard? Am I pronouncing that word right? Ranged or defense. Pay close attention to these roles as they determine what enemies a unit will be effective against. Vanguard units are effective against ranged units. Ranged units are effective against defense units, and defense units are effective against Vanguard units. It's like a Shifumi. Alright. A unit's role is displayed above them when placing a unit on the... Shit, this shit is complicated too. Like, it's not a shitty minigame, it's a proper minigame. A unit's role is displayed above them. When placing a unit on the board, enemy troopers that are at a disadvantage will be highlighted. A diagram that illustrates the relationship between the three roles can also be viewed at any time during the match. The front line. You can move the cursor anywhere within your own territory and as far as your father's unit has advanced. Very nice. Extend the front line deeper into enemy territory to place the advantage. I think I'm starting to get a feel for what this is supposed to play like. But let's see. I'm excited about this, I must say. I kind of want to play this all night now. Alright. So how do I... Okay, I can choose where to deploy them. And then... Oh shit. So this motherfucker is a vanguard. So I want to put a blast ray there, I guess, right? And then probably... That's a vanguard. So a grenadier. Like a grenadier! Like a grenadier! I don't have enough ATB. Alright, you guys! Let's put some wee little guys there. Materia! Materia allows you to use powerful spells during a match. Press L1 to select a location to cast your magic. Once you have made your decision, press X to unleash the attack. This feels like a board game type style. My bro, you might know the name of it. But like Summoner Wars and those games, I think it has a name that, you know, very much like progression against an enemy. And also you have like player, you know, actions that you can use farther than the point where you can spawn your units and shit. Alright. So how do I know fire? Okay, I can heal or fuck shit up for now. Oh. Shit. Ranged. Who's good against these motherfuckers? Riot troopers. Oh no, it's the... Ah! It was the other way around! Oh my god! Okay. I hate... This is unclear. It's like the, you know, ZA, the, debate we had about which way to screw screws in. This is the same thing, like... You tell me advantaged, but does that mean I'm advantaged or he is? Alright, I think these are the guys I want. I want a ranged dude. And they're both 2, and I don't understand why anyone would be better than the other, so let's just go with Slug Ray. How we doing over there, folks? You guys need support? We want ranged. Red probably means... I don't know, they said it would be highlighted! This isn't a highlight! Shit! Alright, they also said I could look at the thing... Okay! So, I want green against those motherfuckers. Yes, I can read. Can you read? And I guess anybody's good against these things. More ATB. Oh, and the cute little gauge tells me... Alright, alright. I want Riot Trooper against this mofo. Alright, we won! Thanks, ZA. I didn't realize the, you know, like, the rock, paper, scissors diagram was right there at the top. If I had, I could have handled this better. But alright, anyway.
Damn, Yuffie, how'd you do that? You totally kicked my ass.
Yep, she did,
You
Bulge.
mean you didn't lose on purpose? Wow.
Well, if you're looking for a challenge, the Undercity's got no shortage of serious players.
I've kind of got better things to do.
Sure about that? Word is, if you beat the Grandmaster, you can win some serious cash. Materia, too.
Materia?
That's right. But you should know, the hardcore competitors won't give you the time of day till you've proven yourself.
Whatever. Bring it on.
Hey, you up for a round of Fort Condor? Oh, you sure?
Alright, you guys. I'm not gonna be doing any Fort Condor content so that we can go through the story. Unless you'll ask me to do it, in which case we'll play Fort Condor a whole lot. We can do a special Fort Condor stream if you want.
Wait, T,
welcome. So the materia I'm looking for is in the Shinra building, right? And where is that exactly?
Ignorance truly is bliss, huh?
What did you just say?
Oh, didn't mean to offend you. Of course, you probably knew this already, but there's a whole other city built on the plate above us. Shinra building's right in the middle. You can't miss it.
Oh, that one. Why didn't you say so?
As for what to do once you make it into the building, ask Naya. She'll give you the deets.
She'll give you the deets. I like you, Billy Bob. Just not just because you're called that.
You know about the VR combat simulation module, right?
Huh? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? It's that thing that stimulates modulation.
Kinda. It's a machine that puts you in a virtual world where you can practice fighting all you want. There's even a portable version of it. Guy around the corner has one.
More side content in the DLC.
Technology
What the
that cutting
fuck?
edge down here. So what do you say? Want to try it?
I really don't have time to be playing around with some stimulator. But just to be polite, I guess I'll take it for a spin.
The guy's name is Chadley. He's over by the neighborhood watch. If you ever feel like some virtual training, I'm sure he'd be happy to help.
Hello, Nima. Thanks for being here, love. Welcome. Congrats, you beat the tutorial. Hey, fuck you, Krieger. Fuck, there's...
Those chow beans are really something else. I think I broke a tooth.
That is really not something I expect from a DLC, I must
How
say.
crazy was your training?
But then again,
Must be cool being a ninja, sneaking around the place.
like I always say,
Those chow
yeah,
beans are really
you
something
just...
else.
You just missed one, Numa. We just did the tutorial, and then Krieger made fun of me for being happy about beating the tutorial. But it seems like this is a DLC, right?
Why don't you get some rest?
With all the noise in this city, I'm freaking possible. How about you tell me where in the Shinra building they're keeping that materia instead? Don't hold out on me now. I know you know.
Actually, I kind of don't. At least, not an exact location. All I know is that Shinra, for most purposes, treats materia as a weapon. Which means the Advanced Weaponry Division probably deals with it. And since that's in the basement...
I see. So, Shinra hides its top secret materia in the basement. You won't have to wait much longer, my precious. I promise.
Just be careful, will you? Please?
What's an SO, you corporate people? That when, you know, when it's not... Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Did you see that? Is that a joke about Krieger sounding German, bro? That's... Wow. It is... I'm almost offended at myself for getting it, if that's the if you're making the joke I think you're making right now. Also, we will not reach the Godwin point on my stream tonight. Alright, SO means something in the corporate world, right? When it's not significant other in the, I don't know, emo internet world. Because her little tag says ASO, with A looking a little like maybe it could be... Do I have a photo mode? Because I don't want to freak that lady out. Did you see, like, I got too close and she went like, whoa. But yeah, ASO. Look, ASO.
Must be in Walmarket then.
What's
Uh-oh.
Walmarket?
Let's just say it's a place for people with mature tastes.
Mature tastes.
There's lots of different establishments. It's kinda hard to explain.
No, I think I get it. Like bars filled with smoke so thick you can't even see, and drinks so bitter you want to spit them right back out. Where everyone gets drunk and complains about how kids just don't understand the value of hard work. They'll be the death of society. Ugh, how can they not see that they're the ones destroying it? Wutai's got a place like that, where grown-ups drink their lives away. It's called the Happy Turtle.
Interesting. There's a Happy Turtle in Midgar as well.
Huh?
I don't know where exactly because I've never actually been, but I do see their flyers from time to time.
You do, huh? Oh, they're taking down Midgar one citizen at a time. I salute you, Happy Turtle.
Come to think of it, there's a man who goes around putting up flyers for the bar. People call him Old Snapper, and he doesn't dress like your average Midgar male. Might be from Wutai.
I gotta find him. Man deserves some DeChow beans.
Are we? Whoa, there's a lot to unpack there.
All this
What is that
talking
accoutrement, by the way?
I'm gonna go do some recon.
I won't
So
stop you. Just don't go too far, okay?
So Yuffie is actually a character in OG7, but I don't want to say too much about her because we haven't, we haven't been this far in his first stream, and you'll know, like, I'm weird with spoilers. I want us to discover everything together because it's fun. But let's just say, for those of us who have played OG, it is extremely clear that what she's wearing beneath the like weird Moogle hat and then rags is the outfit that we are used to her wearing in OG. The reason she's wearing that is that she is a spy or an elite agent from Wutai, that country we kept hearing about it in the remake, that was at war with fucking Midgar until with Shinra until very recently when the ceasefire was called, and so this was her call sign for when she showed up in Midgar, so that the Avalanche folks would know her to be the Wutai agent that they were waiting for. See, there's Muggles all over the place. That's kind of how they got us here today, how that is with Moogle posters and shit. That's what's up with what she's wearing. But yes, it is very,
Getting here must have been quite a journey.
uwu
Still
cute
can't believe you came all this way on
type
your own.
thing.
So
Which,
the Happy Turtle's from Wutai, huh? I never knew.
no, sorry,
Old Snapper's a character.
I want to talk about the Happy Turtle and Old Snapper because, as you'll have probably heard, Akira Toriyama passed away extremely recently, and I do believe that Old Snapper, the turtle dude, is a clear nod to him, right? To Dragon Ball and the Turtle Hermit. Which it's a coincidence. This DLC was released years ago. It's just a coincidence that we're now playing it together on stream. But I don't know. I feel like there's poetic beauty in that, right? Exactly, my bro. F. I don't know. Interesting. How do y'all feel about Toriyama-san passing away? It's I don't know, man. Dragon Ball I was super into it when I was a kid. Well, Dragon Ball Z, if I'm being honest, but
Whatever. Makes no difference down here.
Undercity hardly uses any power. True.
nice. You guys know what's up. Alright. So, there's a whole bunch of people we can play mini games with, but we're gonna not do that tonight unless you'll specifically ask for it. That is, Shonen was popular already, but with Toriyama it entered the global dimension. I don't know much, about manga culture at all, but that is my understanding as well. Including, I think it's fair to draw the parallel maybe with FF7, where, this was sort of like the window that really drew the Western world into the Shonen world in the case of Dragon Ball, and into, well, JRPGs, I guess, in the case of FF, or at the very least, FF in the case of FF7.
Well, now that's quite.
And also,
you're sporting.
a lot of the folks that I talk about on stream, like the major players in the history of Final Fantasy, do you stay a friend when somebody passes away? I don't know, but at least, like, Toriyama-san was close to Sakaguchi-san, for instance, and Square kind of, at least historically, had those two main franchises, right? Final Fantasy on one hand and Dragon Quest on the other. But it would be, and y'all know me, I'm a huge Final Fantasy nerd. I haven't played that many Dragon Quest games. I don't hate it, I don't love it, I do not have an opinion, but even to me, it is clear that they've both influenced each other, and then, nothing comes from Dragon Quest without Toriyama-san. And Chrono Trigger, one of the best games ever made, was sort of those two teams getting together and playing all together, and it is essentially many of my Final Fantasy idols working on the game with Akira Toriyama amongst other people. If you've never played Chrono Trigger and you like playing old school RPGs, I cannot recommend it highly enough. It is a fucking masterpiece. I'm getting all emotional again, god damn it! Alright, but I do want to say, to prove that I can say mean things about Final Fantasy, that... interesting that that got censored. Also, what the fuck is that music right now? How do I uncensor the those Dragon Quest games on PS2? I mean, it has FF influence all over. Yeah, actually one of the only ones I played is 8. What the fuck is that? Is that a cat? And it's the fucking posters for the... What is going on, guys? What is this weirdest lore? And do I want to know more? Oh yeah, no worries at all. I guess I'm... no worries. Maybe since I'm not affiliate yet, I'm not allowed to have links in my chat. I don't think I have the setting that makes it so that you can't have links, but anyway. Oh, jeuxvideo.com. That's why it's censored. Don't put fascist links in my chat, Numax! I'm just kidding. Or am I? But yeah, no, it is an amazing game, and you know, like, fucking hell, even I am a Final Fantasy fanboy, and it's like we'd call it an hors-série in French, right? Like, you know, like it is tangentially related to Final Fantasy, if only because a lot of the Final Fantasy folks, like founders, worked on it. But it's not purely a Final Fantasy game, and I would rank Chrono Trigger, you know, like, better than a lot of Final Fantasy games. I'm sorry, y'all, can we please talk about what the fuck is going on in this game right now? There's, like, Wutai cats, like, messing with magazines? With fucking turtle bar propaganda on the walls, and the weirdest fucking music I've ever heard in Remake so far. But also, I kind of like it, I think. Is it okay that I like it? It's groovy. It's good. Chrono Trigger, shit, that one's good, man. It's a story about a time-traveling radish that becomes friends with a robot and a woman from, like, prehistory who likes to fight dinosaurs with a massive fucking bone. Femur. Fun fact, this is kind of the plot of Chrono Trigger. And it's a great fucking game. You all need to play it. This is my friend, remember? He's like super cool. And he still doesn't have a name. His name is Junk Dealer. It's not okay, Square Enix. No, you don't want magic materia. I can do everything with my ninjutsu. Or maybe there's a... I should have looked up trophies before I started this. Also, alright, you guys, there's something I want to talk about while I do my Morgan thing of going literally every fucking where the map allows and talking to everyone. We did get weird, you know, techno cats that had a weird pervy dimension to them. So there's cool shit, cool lore shit. And in the meantime, allow me to talk about something, and let me just, you know, say first, preface it by saying that I hope if you know me and or you've been on this channel before, you know that my heart is in a good place. I know you're not supposed to say that about yourself, but you know what I'm saying. There is not a ounce of prejudice in me, or at the very least I try to fight all those I still find within me. But sometimes it is interesting to talk about different cultures and how they clash and interact. It doesn't have to be a clash, but anyway. I'm gonna say things where I'm gonna talk about the West and Japan like I was some kind of expert about those cultures, which I'm obviously not, but, you know that there is no... You know what I'm saying, like, there is no way where I mean to be stereotypical or, well, obviously not racist, but even, you know, simplistic in what I'm going to say. I know I'm going to be saying simplistic things. Please do correct me if I say anything wrong, but I do think it is interesting to kind of look at what's happening here specifically, and more generally Final Fantasy as a whole, with that sort of prism, right, of analysis. So also, please let me know if I say anything that makes you uncomfortable, and we can absolutely discuss it, and I don't want that to happen. Now, all that being said, Final Fantasy, even historically, Final Fantasy I is the brainchild of Sakaguchi-san, very much a Japanese person. But kind of like the bet was, Dungeons and Dragons is super cool. It's this thing from the West. Let's make a video game that is sort of D&D, but it's a video game, right? An interesting thing when you look at the plot and tropes of FF1 is that they are actually fairly, from my understanding, I've read people that know what they're talking about say this, it's not my bias or anything, right? I think it's fair to say that FF1 is very much, or you can at least read it as a... Sorry, I keep reading the side dialogue. I need to try and do the two at the same time. You could see Final Fantasy I has the Japanese look on what you can do with D&D, with the rule set of D&D and kind of the whole, you know, fucking, what do you call it, the world and shit, the lore, all this, the tropes they took from other forms of fictions, not all of them Western, but you know, like...
Sir? What are we gonna do?
No, these guys we need to listen to.
On our jobs and not worry about things that don't concern us. But what if Avalanche is hiding somewhere in the sector?
That's it? Oh, you guys usually give us more cool side dialogue than this. Oh my fucking god, this is Rush! I'm sorry. Too much excitement.
Come out wherever you are. Why, hello there. Forgive me for saying, but you remind me of a dear friend of mine. Perhaps you've met him?
I don't know. Is he Shinra too?
Perhaps. My name is Roche, by the way. Ordinarily, your ill-concealed hostility and exotic wardrobe would give me pause. But not today, for I am here on business of a personal nature. Looking for my aforementioned friend.
What's his name?
He's insufferable. I hate him so fucking much.
I knew. But I can tell you that he has a real need for speed, as they say. And while he boasts a very large sword, his first love is plainly his mount.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he sounds great. Say, is that Fort Condor I see over there? You play?
I'm always ready for a round of Fort Condor. Though, I suspect a delicate flower like you would wither if exposed to my scorching passion for the game. Maybe after some practice?
These motherfuckers. Now there's incentive to do the fucking minigame, isn't there? We were talking about... Oh, I really need to go through the menu for that one. You piece of shit. Alright, I like... Oh, this is what I expect from a DLC, right? Like, oh, the side characters? Yeah, you get more info on them, but really not much more, because... But, you know, anyway. But yeah, I guess our interactions with... Again, with the music. What the fuck? Yeah, it's locked behind minigames, so not tonight. Back to my rambling about different cultures and how they clash and Final Fantasy and all that. I think it's fair to say some, you know, what do you call them? Analysts have said that Final Fantasy could be, one way to look at Final Fantasy 1 is the Japanese take on D&D in video game form with the technical limitations of the time, right? But what's really interesting, and it took me years, like, I was a full grown-up who'd grown, you know, who'd been weaned on Final Fantasy, not really, but, you know, kinda, to realize that even, you know, up to, well, now, there's a lot of Western influence on the Final Fantasy, at least world building and lore. Like, it is often, you know, fantasy settings, or at least partly fantasy settings, and they're very much European medfan, not Japanese medfan, which you absolutely can do, right? It's not like Japan didn't have an extremely rich medieval history. With all that entails in terms of doing medfan. You know what I'm saying? Is that it's actually fairly... Sorry, let me move on to 7. But the same is true of 11, the same is true of 14. the really interesting thing is that these are Japanese games that take place in the West, within its own universe and planet, of course, and it's never a one-to-one translation of, you know, this place in this Final Fantasy is actually that country. It's usually a mix of many things, but it is clear, you know, whether in 7 that Midgar is supposed to be the West, and I'll get back to Wutai in a second, obviously, but Wutai is something else. And then in 14, it's even more blatant, right? Like, there's half of one whole X-Pack was us going to the Far East, which is really interesting when you think about it. And again, it's hilarious that an FF nerd, you know, it took me years to realize that there was something really interesting going there. This is where I say things that are going to be simplistic, but, you know, these are Japanese artists, Japanese writers, Japanese game designers, all those folks working together to kind of, you know, take a mirror to the way we Westerners look at the Far East. You know what I'm saying? It is so remarkable that it is only in Final Fantasy XIV 4.0 that we actually travel to something that is culturally closer to what Japan, or even the Far East, more generally speaking, was in our world, when it's a game created by Japanese people, mostly. Anyway, back to 7 in the game we're playing right now. But still, this is something really interesting to keep in mind.
There, don't
Hey, you!
Oh, you're purring like a motor, aren't you, little buddy?
I bet he plays the fucking minigame.
Right now, I'm in the middle of something important.
Oh, which I like you! He's like, fuck off, human kid, I'm talking to my daughter! And he's got a cake-shaped... cat-shaped cake?
Not right now. I'm in the
Oh
middle
no,
of
I'm
something
stupid.
important.
It's, Hey, Sultan! Thank you for being here! I didn't think you'd do it the first night I sent you a reminder. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing alright tonight. I hope you'll have fun. And welcome to Morgan Zaynan. No fucking way, Numax. Which one? Wedges?
Not right now. I'm in the middle of something important.
Oh shit. I bet if Mom was there, she would... Oh, wait, I'm not sure she's watched Breaking Bad yet. But yeah. No, you said it and you're not gonna believe me, but I swear to God, I was thinking it was one of the two mates of Jesse's. Which, hey, isn't that funny in a meta way that Jesse's friends would be the same actor as Jesse Pinkman's friends? How crazy is that? Also, fun fact, even the kids are talking about Wutai, Jesus Christ. Fun fact, the actual actor who plays Jesse Pinkman, what's his name again? I really like him a lot. I'm drawing a blank right now, but he voice acted for Nyx in the Final Fantasy 15 movie, which I thought he did a great job at it. I'm so happy you're here, Sultan. Welcome. Aaron Paul. Thank you, Nima. Exactly. Yes, he's an amazing fucking actor. I love him so much. I don't know if you guys watched I'm a bit of a... Oh, there he is! Alright, you guys! This is Wuten Roshi-sama!
Oh, the joy and cheer that await at the Happy Turtle. Oh, greetings, Softshell. So, how many of those flyers did you find?
What?
Ahem. Collect just 6 flyers for the Happy Turtle, and a one-of-a-kind prize could be yours. Ring any bells?
Nope.
Well then, allow me to explain. The Happy Turtle's running a contest. And the rules are simple. All you have to do is collect 6 of our fabulous flyers from around Sector 7, and you'll earn yourself a prize sure to delight even the dourest Diamondback. Haha! Sadly, a handful of locals have taken to acting like stinkpots toward anything Wutaian, especially since the bombings. Some have even gone so far as to tear down my poor posters. Little wonder nobody's won yet.
Bummer.
which leaves me in a pretty predicament. But hey, my pain might be your gain. By collecting just a handful of flyers, you could be the first, and at this rate, the only winner of the most testudinarious contest in Midgar's history.
Testudinarious.
This here's a sample of one of our ads. Breathtaking, isn't it? Now it's up to you to find all 6. Leave no shell unturned, no pond unplumbed.
That prize is as good as mine.
Ah, since you're here, you wouldn't happen to have any Condor coins on you, would you? This job may keep a shell over my head, but my real passion's coin collecting. I'd gladly part with some oddities and commodities in exchange for those little beauts.
Tortue Génial when he was young? Exactly. So, the Turtle Hermit, or Muten Roshi-sama, or like his name, in English and Japanese, but yeah, it's a clear... Who is... Remind me, Sultan. Is he the... I don't want to say anything stupid, but is he the... Fucking help me out there. Kojima. He did the... God, what's with me and names tonight? I'm drawing a blank again. God, second time tonight. Or is it the third? I don't know. I've definitely heard about him. But I might be... You know, mixing him up with another person. Is what I'm worried about. Hold on.
I ain't seen you around here before. Sure you're in the right store?
Oh, okay. She's the artist, she's the character designer for Castlevania, amongst other things. I should sleep more, it does wonder to memory. Yeah, I've heard about that rumor, yeah, but there's so many Final Fantasy games to be played, you know. All the time you sleep is the time you don't play them. Then now, well, no, it would be, I'm not very familiar with the Castlevania franchise at all. But one of my very good friends is like a super fan. Even the, you know, the Netflix show, like the American anime about Castlevania thing, that's like his favorite thing ever. So he made me watch all of it. And then it's funny because, you know, a lot of Final Fantasy fans are very much doing it again, Morgan, Kojima-san fans. So by watching that series, I actually understood, like, for instance, in Final Fantasy XI, there were so many people who named their characters after Castlevania characters, and it took me that long to figure out what that all was about. But yeah, no, me personally, I know nothing about her or her work. I've never played a single Castlevania game, I think. So yeah. But I'm not surprised that you would love Castlevania, though, considering what we're talking about with vampires and shit last we met. Well, okay, I don't see Netflix series. It's
Okay, everyone, listen up. Time for Stamp, the loyal little helper. Bow wow, I'm Stamp, the good boy
Excuse me,
who never
kids.
stops helping. Captain's given me a very important mission to buy bread for tonight's dinner. So with his super duper nose, Stamp went into town to sniff out a bakery. He went a sniff sniff here and a sniff sniff there. Even finding milk, sausage, and cake didn't distract him.
What the
Using his trusty
fuck?
nose, Stamp was able to find the best, most yummiest bakery in the whole city. And from that bakery, he picked out the best, most yummiest smelling loaf of bread. Thinking about how pleased the captain would be, Stamp went trotting back to base, wagging his tail and singing a happy song. But on the road home, he came across a Moogle crying all by himself.
Look at Betty.
What's wrong? Stamp asked the forlorn little fellow.
Sorry.
I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten in ages, Kupo. The Moogle sniffled. Never fear. Stamp's here, and I know just how to help. So Stamp gave the crying Moogle his loaf of bread. Thank you, Kupo, the Moogle exclaimed, his palm bouncing excitedly. Then Stamp waved goodbye and returned to base. When he got there, he went straight to the captain and told him what had happened. The captain was very proud of Stamp. Helping that Moogle was the right thing to do. Who's a good boy? The captain laughed as he gave Stamp a good scratch behind the ears. And Stamp let out a happy bark, for he knew that he was the good boy. The end.
Oh my god.
Hi there, Moogle.
Alright, yo. I'm gonna take 5 so I can go barf. What the fuck was that? You call yourself a teacher? You're a Shinra mouthpiece and a species. That was the worst fucking story ever. There's so much wrong with this. Yuffie! Can't I just like sniper with my fucking shuriken? Oh my god. What the fuck? Alright, is the kid who dressed up as a Moogle here? No, no, please, not again. Not again. Shut up! Alright, oh, that's not how I get there? It has to be. It has to be. Stop talking! And she called herself a teacher? This is so fucked up. That way. Alright. Let's get the materia and then get the fuck out of here. What were we talking about, yo? I'm, shut up! Fuck! I didn't even look at the walls for the fucking, Muten Roshi flyers. But the Disco Cats, they definitely had a Muten Roshi flyer, sorry. Oh my, look, even Kyrie is a fucking minigame player.
You know the drill. You want to play? You gotta fork over. What's your deal? And why are you dressed like a 5-year-old? That's just weird. What are you talking about? This isn't weird. It's super cute. Super cute? More like super lame. Not as lame as Midgar. Huh? Just saying how much I was looking forward to playing Fort Condor. I could really use the training, you know? Sure, I'll put you through your paces. But you do know it's gonna cost you, right? 1 match, 3 gil. Pay up.
Can we play just... I mean, this is Kyrie, this is lore. I wanna... You know, she's highly relevant to Rebirth shit. Let's just beat her up. Okay, not the whole... Or maybe we could just... I can now edit my loadout, try experimenting with the various changes I can make. Can we do the tutorial? Alright, press L1 and R1 to switch between loadouts, and press triangle to change a unit in your loadout. Okay. Once you've made your selection, press X to swap in the new unit. Riot Barracks. Choose your loadout wisely to ensure victory. Alright, it's like a draft thing. So we've got blue, we've got red, and we've got green. And we've got cheap and we've got expensive. I say that's a great loadout. Okay, so it's a minigame, it is side content, but there seems to be so much lore, you know, like tucked beneath it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to play it all because we're gonna get additional conversation with like Rosh and shit. Yeah, I feel like the... Alright, so this motherfucker is red, so I want blue. So another one there. I feel like there's actual conversation with side characters from Remake that is, you know, like, hidden beneath Fort Condor. Which is an excuse to play it all, isn't it? What is that thing? Oh my god, fuck! There's a motherfucker infiltrated my base! Alright, who fucks up the... Oh, I can't summon a blue just yet. But almost. And it's my new super badass unit, so you're gonna get fucked up, you motherfucker. Shit, I thought I had this, you know, pretty much done. And then it fucked all my advanced troops. Oh, the Riot Barracks actually summon other characters. Alright. Let's launch a counterattack, yo! Yes, this is wise. Don't worry about it. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Plus, it's a really fun side game, so, you know. Fuck yeah. Where's my Elite Trooper? Who's strong against red? Fuck yeah, you guys move in! Oh, do I have more magic? No. You know, I must confess I don't really understand when I get new materia. Alright, Krieger, how about this one? Okay, yo, we need to seriously...
Excuse me? I cheated and I still lost? What can I say? Talent trumps all. Whatever. You still owe me for my time. It's gotta be worth 7 gil at least. As if.
Oh, come on, Yuffie. We can give her 7?
You just don't quit, do you? Fine. 10 gil.
Oh no, I already beat you, Kiri. But maybe the special dialogue if I let her win? Alright, we're not gonna push it this far. But you know what I'm saying, though, about... It's not just a minigame, it's actual side content, right? Like, we can talk to characters from Remake, and that's locked behind playing the minigame, so you can...
There you are. Get back here, you little turtle thief!
Oh, I get it!
I'm coming for you, Flyer.
Alright, flyers.
Nope, we got the wrong cat. Different cat.
This is so weird. So I did get the feel, like I can't really make out the lyrics.
Look the same.
Shit, even that isn't. Oh my god. I think the lyrics are super pervy, and this is part of the Turtle Hermit like joke thing. There he is.
Gotcha.
I want to be a turtle cat.
Flyer acquired.
What the fuck? Alright, alright. We're never gonna finish this DLC just tonight. Hi, Krieger. Alright. So while we explore and play the minigame. You'll shout. Let's switch the rules around. The plan was we're not gonna play Fort Condor unless you specifically ask for it. Well, how about we're gonna play Fort Condor unless you specifically ask me not to.
So when your opponent leads with this, you respond with this? This game is insane.
Hey there, Suit. How's that conversation with yourself working out?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to disturb anyone. My daughter's been dying to play this game, and I promised to teach her. But first, I have to teach myself.
That game wouldn't happen to be Fort Condor, would it? If you want, I'll help you figure stuff out.
You will? Oh, thanks. That'd be a great help.
See, they're all characters from the game. You work for the devil? It's not as bad as your brother. Wait. Krieger works for the devil. Oh, we're still on with the theme about his name sounds German. You guys do know what my real life last name is, right? Not that, you know, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't choose the way your name sounds. Except in Krieger's case, because he very much chose it. But that's Krieger, you know, he's something, so. Right, so. About how Final Fantasy is kind of like a window into how, at the very least, some Japanese people... No, that's not the way to phrase this. Thanks, my bro. Alright, to fuck up green, I want red. So, Final Fantasy historically is this very interesting exercise of Japanese artists creating you know, like an imaginary world, like a fiction world, but still a fiction world where things start out in what could be, you know, like is a parallel of the Western world in human culture and history, and then at some point in the story interacts with the Far East, which of course includes but is not exclusive to what could be in a simplistic manner associated with what Japan is, or Japan is a part of in our real world. I'm saying all this because, you know, to like oversimplify everything. Well, you could also, there's a lot actually in 14. It's really interesting to a lot of people of Westerners take Kugane to be Japan, when it's not just Japan. There's a lot of Taiwan in there. And again, like, you know, it's one of the great fucking things about Final Fantasy is that it's always, this is way too easy. That's okay, right, ZA? If I actually win every time and I don't just like lose and redo the exact same thing.
I think I'm starting to get the hang of this.
Starting to get the hang of what? Losing?
Losing on purpose, to be precise. If I can let my daughter win without her suspecting, that to me is as good as a victory.
Oh my god.
Boo.
Exactly.
I know. But if it'll make her happy...
Middle manager, exactly, Numa. That's what I was thinking, is like, you want your daughter to grow up to be just like you? Keep on doing what you're doing, you piece of shit.
So kind of you, taking time out of your day to help me.
No, fuck you. Alright. Sorry, that was way too vehement. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. He was in the remake, and he was... I mostly hate him because he's a Shinra middle manager. Let's not fucking kid ourselves. Anyway, Wutai in the 7 setting is clearly supposed to be the Far East. It is Doma in 6. It is Ingashi and Yangsha in 14. It is the Far East and Reisenjima in 11. You know, it is the Far East. Don't let them bleed the planet dry, Avalanche. But that's not a total ad. Yeah. So I finally reached the point I wanted to while walking on eggs over here. Is that Wutai is supposed to be the Far East? You know, Yuffie is. And we could talk about, oh, is Wutai supposed to be China or Japan? But that would be missing the point. It's neither, it's both. It's a different fucking world. And it's also the West and shit. But, you know, amongst other things, I do believe it is fair to say that it's supposed to be, hey, you guys know where we are? Oh my fucking god! Did you guys see that? If Yuffie tries to walk into 7th heaven, we get a... she thinks it's God, but... we know what it is!
What is this?
It's whispers keeping you away!
Enough already, Shinra. I get it. I should be up there with them.
Not that I'd be much use, but still.
Oh, Jesse.
Where are they?
Oh my fucking god, yo.
Waiting for someone? Ooh, you got stood up. As if. Wait, who are you? Don't mean to be rude or anything, kid, but do you mind? I'm not exactly in the mood.
Oh, Jesse. You guys, I have the craziest theory!
Not in the mood. Go bug literally anyone else.
Damn, Jesse!
Not in the mood. Go bug literally
She's just a kid! Also a ninja. You don't want to fuck with Yuffie. You guys. So, I should have said this before. But, you know, we've definitely gathered where in the... oh, that's right, you can't put things on the map yet. This is a rebirth thing. where in the story, in the remake story, I mean, this little episode takes place, right? It's Johnny!
Don't freaking scare me like that. I'm highly strung. You trying to kill me? Huh? Who the hell are you?
Who am I? Someone who doesn't spend all day muttering to themselves in the shadows. Like some kind of Shinra spy.
Say what? Me? Nuh-uh. I was just, you know, thinking about stuff. Huh? Yeah, like how to bag that sweet, sweet Fort Condor prize money. It's my ticket out of here.
So you're after the Grandmaster too? Sorry to burst your bubble, Mr. Shadow Lurker, but I'll be the one taking home those spoils of war.
What? Over my dead body, you will? My life's on the line here. I deserve to eat. I deserve...
I deserve to eat, I deserve to live, is what he said. I think we were cut off for a minute. Alright, while I play for Condor, where was I? Yes! Crazy Ass Fury! So, this little story, this little episode, takes place during the bombing of Mako Reactor 5, right? That's why Jesse and Wedge are here, they're feeling all pissy about it. Who's strong against Slug Rays? And I'm gonna put another Slug Ray here, or a Grenadier, whatever. Like a Grenadier! You know, that's what's happening right now, is that Cloud, Barret, and Tifa, and Biggs are off on the job, while they all got stuck here. I don't feel like you're doing most of the job I'm paying you for, ranged units. Also, I need to summon another unit so that I can summon you. Alright, counterattack! The best defense! Nice. Well, surely... No, Grenadier, perfect. Oh, I keep forgetting I have materia. Awesome. Let's fucking go. I don't know the color of the thing that's gonna show up. Alright. Where were we? I can't do this. I can't play a minigame and talk at the same time. I'm sorry, y'all. I need to work on my streamer skills. Alright, alright. Do you want me to comment what I'm doing in Fort Condor, since I'm not talking about whatever the fuck it is we were talking about before? Are they counter-attacking me? You motherfuckers, that's my move! I need a blue unit. And I feel like materia is just essentially like a one-time thing in the whole game. It could be, it could be. Yeah, we still got this. We got this. Come on, that's the best you can do. So fucking easy, this minigame. A lot easier than OG Fort Condor when you're 7.
Say it ain't so. Oh, goodbye fortune, goodbye pride.
Now I'm taking down Midgar a citizen at a time.
Hmm? Wait, what'd you say?
That all of Midgar's gonna suffer the same fate.
Alright, baby. I'm game if you are.
Alright, I admit my excuse to play Fort Condor here on stream, like, no, but we get to talk to secondary characters, is kind of weak. Dialogue isn't exactly groundbreaking. But hey, we never know. It is actually, no, you know what? Kyrie has officially become extremely relevant as of Rebirth, because she's the one with Cloud in the Z timeline, right? Also, we're gonna play against Jesse, so fuck you all, that's what we're gonna do.
Enough already, Shinra. I get it.
So,
I should be up there with them.
yeah, you've said that before,
So
Jesse.
I've been thinking about it, and I know just what you need. Round to Fort Condor?
You gotta be. Didn't I tell you I'm not in the mood? You know what? Fine. Why the hell not? Might help take my mind off things.
Yeah, Jesse. Maybe grab a beer or something. Alright, let me check. I must have new units now, probably, maybe. So we've got 2 reds, they're freeze. What do I got? We've got an elite grenadier and an elite riot trooper. We could get a more expensive green one in there. Is that a bad idea? I don't know. I don't understand. Like, you walk, you tower, whatever that means, but you don't fly. So the slug ray is objectively better than you want it, isn't it? Alright, let's see if that... Oh, materia? Can I switch materia? No. No, I'm not withdrawing. Yes. I'm not gonna manage again, am I? Fuck, of course. Go on, Slug Ray. Yeah, we can actually probably... Motherfucker got past me. Or maybe that's what the little tower symbol means, like I'll actually defend the fucking place. I want blue, but I can't wait for blue. Please attack the guard dog. No. Alright. It's alright, we're doing this. Anything bad happening on this side? No, we're good. Yes. Oh, right, because you can always spawn on your side even if I've made, like, an advance. That makes sense. Just like in real life, kinda? Not really, at all. I knew you wouldn't like it, ZA, but no. Well, first of all, the minigame is fun, isn't it? It's like a weird... I don't know what you call it, but... There's a whole... I could spawn blue units right in their fucking... It is fun! At least it's fun. Oh shit, he's casting haste, the motherfucker. It's fun to play, it might not be fun to watch. I really need to work on the... No, but I want you guys to enjoy yourselves as well. You know, I'm not doing this so I can enjoy myself. The thing is, you know what my policy is on minigames, usually. But I feel like this is worth making an exception. Because talking to the characters, the side characters from Remake, I feel is highly relevant to what I want to do here with the stream and the type of shit I want to discuss with you guys. So I feel it's worth doing. Also, contrary to drafts, to darts, sorry, and I don't want to jinx it, but so far, I am literally...
Well, can't win them all. Haha, laugh it up. Now leave me alone, would ya?
What's that I hear? The sound of the world's smallest violin.
Yuffie!
Keep pushing me.
Leave the poor girl alone.
I'm gonna insist, but this is the last time.
Yeah, no, seriously, ZA, if you really fucking hate watching this, let me know. This is what I was saying, right? I'm not gonna do this, if you'll hate it, but... It is kinda cute, even though it's just, you know, we don't get that much dialogue, but it does allow us, again, like, this is, we already kind of could work that out, but this is very much taking place during the Reactor 5 bombing. We know...
Hey, over here!
No, Weimer, no! I'm doing mini games, asshole!
They damn near got themselves eaten trying to hide that stupid poster.
Oh, never mind. I'm
Stay
done for
away
that.
from that factory, you hear? The place has monsters coming out of the walls.
Alright, we're gonna get that
Things have been
poster.
acting up since the bombings. Like they... Just wish that Merc were still around. He'd sort those critics. Things have been acting up since the bombings. Like... Just wish that Merc were still around.
No, I've got the hiccups. Great.
Don't get yourself hurt.
Wait, is that the song of the turtle I hear?
Shit, I've started so many threads. Wait, no, it's metal? What the fuck? Can you guys hear that, like, the sound is getting louder as I get closer? I imagine it's like a hot and cold thing. That we're way cold now.
Got no time for small fry.
Wait, it doesn't like ice, and I need to use my elemental ninjutsu as much as possible, so let's do that. Abilities, ice ninjutsu. And then just do the... fuck, no. Do the thing.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. Alright. What was I saying? I started so much threads. Yes, we're in the middle of the Mako Reactor 5 bombings. And what is extremely interesting, did you guys see? When I tried to walk into the 7th heaven while being Yuffie, what happened? Oh shit, I didn't see Sultan leaving. I'll send him a DM afterwards. Oh, I'm a bad streamer. Okay, okay, but do let me know if you're not just teasing, and whenever it gets too annoying to watch me play Fort Condor, and I will stop and finish off stream. Alright, that's where I'm off to. Nice, Yuffie. That's where the music is, actually. I'm gonna go check out this room first, because I feel like it's not the final room. Nice. Treasure chest. Mono drive ranged. What is that? Is that a weapon? No. Key items. Condor coins. Currency in use amongst players of the game Fort Condor. Trade them in to Old Snapper for items. Dachau beans. Wutai's local specialty, especially tough legumes packed with nutrients. The Happy Turtle newsletter 4. They said there were 6 of them. And that for the Wutaian bar, the Happy Turtle, that reads as follows. Potential customer is love what you seek. Then the Happy Turtle can give you a peek. Romance so often blossoms within our walls, you'll want to stick around until last call. And we've got clues. Awesome. Some kids hid one somewhere. We don't have that one. Floating through the air. We don't have that one. Near Old Snapper's friend's apartment building. What the fuck? A cat took one on Covert Street, on the town bulletin board, and near the old Talager factory. So we've got the cat, and we're about to get the 6th. So we're missing the town bulletin, some kids, floating through the air, and near the old Snapper's friend's apartment building. Aboard, in with the HP restoring material. Oh, I get new boards that give me more materia. That makes sense. And these are my... Alright, I'm not gonna read all the lore. Oh my... They've written so much stuff for this DLC. Alright, sorry. Let me focus back while we're actually not playing Fort Condor, which I feel is most of what we're gonna be doing tonight. So I can tell you guys about how exciting this was. So, we tried to walk into the 7th heaven with Yuffie, and what happened? A gust of wind, it appeared, kind of like kept us out. Except we know, remember from Remake, this looks very much like fucking... Oh, nice, new monster. Oh no, they're the fucking sea flying seahorse thingies. They don't like ice. Perfect. I can do ice. Nice. We're done with that one. See, what we were talking about earlier, bro, about how versatile Yuffie is, and I was like, she can't do Tifa. She very much can. Like, when I use the ninjutsu thing, she builds stagger up so fucking quick. She literally can do anything the other characters could do in Remake, I feel like. And I was gonna say something spoilery, but yeah, something tells me she might not be as powerful when we meet her in Rebirth. And I shall say no more! However, I shall say more on... Alright, so, weird wind keeping us out? What the hell, right? Well, that looks a lot like Whisper Ship. Like, remember, Whispers kind of did that thing sometimes where it felt like a hurricane. They just all got together and, like, flew against us, and so that we had to move through them. That happened, well, including other times. One occurrence where that happened... Oh shit, there's a boss just to get the fucking Ninja Turtle thingy. Alright, let's do it.
Please don't eat me. It's terrible.
Yeah, don't let these motherfuckers get close to you, Yuffie! We're okay, we're okay, we're okay, girl. Assess! Run! Fuck! I'm poisoned. Alright, they're weak against ice again. Oh my god. Ice ninjutsu. Can I steal anything? No. No, oh no, oh shit. We're doing so good, Yuffie! Alright, we're good. Yeah, don't get stuck against the wall. Heal yourself. We're alright, we got this. No, you don't. Well, I must say I really fucking enjoy playing Yuffie. I feel like I'm good at it, like better than I was with the other characters. Kind of a shame. Am I gonna have to actually play Yuffie? Shut up, Morgan. Never mind. Steal deadly dodge. Fuck that. Give me first try. There we are. That's the trailer, the flyer.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. So weird. So weird. Right. Whispers and shit. Focus, Morgan. So, we know that Whispers sometimes do that. They gang up on you and they like fly, you know, right at you to kind of like make sure that you don't go in the direction they don't want you to go. Which we know now is the direction they don't want you to go is whichever direction is contrary. Thank you, ZA. It felt a lot. No, there's this one time where they're like, I let one of the two get to me, but the beginning of that fight, I must say, I felt a lot more comfortable with like handling Yuffie and the switching between close combat and ranged and the elemental shit. And anyway, real fun to play, and I feel like I'm better at playing her than I am at playing like Tifa, which is kind of a shame for obvious reasons. But anyway, obvious reasons being that I like Tifa as a character, not weird waifu shit. Anyway, Also, she's so fucking young. People that are like Yuffie waifu type fellows are, you know, I don't know. Interesting. Anyway, where was I? Yes. So we know Whispers try and make sure you don't reach the place they don't want you to reach by kind of like flying in your face, which essentially feels like a hurricane, right? This happened to Cloud and Tifa as they were making their way to the 7th heaven right before essentially Yuffie showed up, right? Jessie got injured. That's why she... You're so fucking loud, Roche. That's why Jessie's not in the mission with the others. That's why she was being all pissy with us when we met her. Now, the interesting thing, I don't know if you'll remember, but Cloud, actually it was at that very moment, Tifa was like, what the fuck are those things? Whispers. And Cloud was like, I'm not sure, but I think you can't see them unless they make physical contact with you. Now, theory, could it be that the reason Yuffie could not walk into 7th heaven because there was a hurricane keeping her out is because it was Whispers keeping her out? Could it be, moreover, that the reason she didn't see Whispers but just a hurricane was because she hasn't made physical contact with a Whisper just yet? Huh? Interesting. And now, guys, and after that we'll take a really quick break, a real break this time, not technical issue like human issues. Could it be that the reasons Whispers showed up, remember how Jessie said, oh, I felt like they were after me specifically, and when she said it, I was like, girl, no, they're clearly after Cloud, or maybe Aerith, who's not around, so I'd say Cloud, but they don't give a shit about you guys. And then, you know, they did the whole weird thing with Wedge and Jessie and shit. It was clear they did care about the other Avalanche folks, right? Well, could it be, you guys? You know, bear with me on this. What if the real reasons the Whispers showed up so numerous that morning was because they wanted to make sure they'd keep Yuffie away from the rest of the group. Yuffie hadn't shown up yet, but they knew that if they didn't do anything drastic, then Yuffie would go. You see, like, you know, she's very single-minded on her mission. Not me, who's actually playing her, and she's playing Fort Condor with everybody and her grandma. But she really wants to get into Shinra headquarters. Well, if she'd gone straight to Shinra headquarters to steal the materia, what would have happened? She would have met Cloud and the others, right? What if that's what the Whispers wanted to avoid, and they specifically took Jessie and injured her so that Yuffie would waste time by playing Fort Condor with Jessie? Huh? Right? I know, crazy, right? But, you know, we've never seen them do... Well, no, we've seen them make sure we didn't go to a specific place they didn't want us to go through, but this is the first time we see a person that does not see them, but that gets impacted in such a meaningful way. I don't know. I'm probably wrong about this specific reading of it, but in any case, I think it's highly relevant that something Whisper-related just happened. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Alright, friends, we're back. Quick thingy. I was just talking with ZA during the break, and she told me that she gets this pop-up or something on Twitch that says that it can't classify me or something. Have you guys been getting that? And if so, can you please let me know in chat, just so that I can figure out what the fuck that is about. Of course you can't classify me. I'm Morgan fucking Zanen, or I don't belong to a single category. I'm like an amalgam of things.
I love it.
Alright, let's fuck this motherfucker up. So I finally managed to... No, wait, how do I switch my board? This one is one fewer unit, but it's got more materia. Like through offensive ones? I think I like my board. Right, so y'all... It took me forever and a half to give you my theory, so let me try and do it again while I play this here, red, which means I want blue. Yeah, so I think... No, oh, I need a flying unit to counter the flying units? Well, that's like horrible. I don't have a blue flying unit. Oh, but it's fighting my flying unit, this idiot. Alright. Oh, this motherfucker's got a sweeper. That's gotta be good. I should wait till I get to 5. Yes. Quick summary of my theory. The reason Yuffie couldn't get into the 7th heaven is because of... No, you don't, motherfucker. Yes, nice. Is because of Whisper interference. Now that I'm almost sure about. Second layer of the theory is that the reason the Whispers didn't want Yuffie... Come on, come on. Yes. Didn't want Yuffie there is because they didn't want her to meet the gang earlier than she was supposed to, right? And then the third layer, which even I don't personally believe, but I think it's really fun to think about, is the reason the fucking Whispers attacked Sector 11. I don't think I can do anything against that. Was to keep Yuffie away, right? Like, it was all... They injured Jesse specifically so that Yuffie would not meet the rest of the gang at Shinra HQ. That's my theory. With 3 layers. I'm not saying I believe 100%.
Well played, my friend! And to think, I thought I'd best you easily.
Wait, did you just call me your friend?
But of course, with that display of passion, you've more than proven yourself worthy. Henceforth, you shall occupy a place in the pantheon of my closest companions. When next we meet, it will be on the open road, the wind in our hair. Just don't make me come looking for you, my friend.
Is it just, you know, a little...
I could never refuse a fellow fort aficionado.
What do you call it? Unconventional and not a total dickhead? Was I wrong about Rush, y'all? Do we like Rush? He seems a lot less worse than a lot less bad than I thought when we met him in Remake.
You just go in there and kick the tar out of those fiends all by yourself? For real?
Uh-huh.
I might have.
Well, color me impressed. Hey, got a proposition for you. Our town could use a good fighter like you. So what would you say to joining the neighborhood watch?
And risk my neck for this stump? Find another sucker.
Damn, Yuffie girl!
You know, I'm betting you could do just as good a job as our merc. Anyway, we'd love to have you if you change your mind. Watch is always on the lookout for helping hand. You know, I'm betting
he's also thinking that, you know, Yuffie is just objectively a stronger character than Cloud in Remake. Right, so yeah, that's my theory. 3 layers to it. Let's say I believe in it like 22, 44, and 66%, but the other way around, obviously. But yeah, fun. I was talking about how Wutai is the far east of 7, and it's really interesting to just look at the dialogue about people from Midgard talking about people from Wutai. When you remember that in a very simplistic way, well, Wutai is the east and Midgard is the west, so it's mostly Japanese artists and writers, you know, like creating a fake universe in which Westerners think about, okay, these motherfuckers have a flyer. And Yuffie still got the song stuck in her head, I love that. Right, now, all that being said, so, you know, remember that, Wutai, we were just at war and stuff. I'm not even gonna push the comparison as far as to the implications it could have, considering the 20th century happenings. But I get it. This is meta as fuck, but I like it.
The Gumshoe Ninja strikes again.
At first, I was planning on making.
Alright, you guys know, when I become associate, when we get to 50 followers, I'm gonna use this fucking like sound effect thing when Yuffie finds a thingy for when I get a new subscriber.
There, don't worry. They'll be back soon, I promise.
Alright, let's play against Wedge.
Noticing your Fort Condor set. Got time for a game?
It'd be my pleasure.
Then let's do it up. I gotta warn you though, I'm kind kind of an expert at this.
Pretty sure I'll hold my own. I eat experts for breakfast.
Oh, is that right? Well, you can talk the talk, so let's see you walk the walk.
Shit, know that Numa said that he was Jesse Pinkman's friend from Breaking Bad? That's all I can fucking hear whenever he speaks. Oh, he's got a lot of materia. Alright, good for you, Wedge. Kinda wanna wait till I get the 5, honestly. But that's, I feel, never a bad idea. Because that means, yeah, if nothing else happens, I win because of the timeout. It's gotta make sense, right? Aye. He's got an helicopter! Alright, we need range units! Range units over on table 5! Go fuck that helicopter up, Slugray. So yeah, wasn't his job kinda supposed to be like, he was supposed to look after 7-7 and the like Jesse and Marlene and shit. He's just back home with his cats, playing a board game with random like kids from Wutai. Alright, Wedge, there's, you know. I personally think that we should be defined by our labor and all that, so I can dig it, just, you know. Oh, an elite grenadier. Go straight for the HQ. Oh, we do want to... Oh my god, shit! There's a sweeper here? Alright, but I want red. Nah, we got this. I'm so fucking good at this game, y'all! I should just play Fort Condor on stream instead of trying to play Final Fantasy and talk about how Wutai is the Far East and it's kind of interesting.
I didn't think you had a chance. Sure showed me.
You freaking bet I did. Aw, not gonna go crying to your cats.
Aww.
Looks like you've got your work cut out for you, my furry friends.
She's a bit of a dick, isn't she? But like, Wedge won't even...
Wait a second. That was everyone, right?
Yes, you're
including the Grandmaster.
Know what's gonna happen
Where's
later?
my
We're
materia?
gonna have a party to celebrate their successful mission, and you're all invited.
Okay, but wait. Where's the,
Alright then, let's play ourselves some Fort Con.
Wait, what? You're the Grandmaster, Wedge? What the fuck? Is there more? Which one is that? Mastering Fort Condor. Oh, but is it just a, like, in this general area? No. I need to go back and talk to... What was his name? Not Billy Bob, the other one. Anyway, while we do that. So it's interesting to look again at all the dialogue we've seen so far, while keeping this cute little... Fire! That was way too easy.
You never stood a chance, little guy.
Happy Turtle. Who the fuck puts like an ad for a bar in a children's playground? Not okay. Mushin Roshi-sama. Yeah. So let's look back at some of the dialogue we've seen, while keeping in mind this whole thing about the mirror and how it's Japanese folks creating a universe with, you know, non-Japanese folks, blah blah blah. What's pretty fucking, what I really love is that the whole thing about, oh, you know, he's just like, so there's this other person that we haven't met yet, but clearly Yuffie was very eager to meet him. Actually know from, you know, I've been spoiled, so I know more. I'm not gonna say anything, but I think it's kind of fair. You guys probably have an idea about kind of who he is, you know, in relationship to her. But even without that, it's clearly someone she knows, and they're all like kind of embarrassed to say like, oh, he kind of likes the city life. He's been spending a lot of time in Wall Market. What's Wall Market? Where is the place where grown-ups go? And she immediately like thinks of a bar where people smoke and get hammered, and then just fucking, you know, rant about the youth. And I find that hilarious if you look at it through the perspective of Japanese folks making an inside criticism of how, you know, like, oh, Westerners get drunk and have vices, and then there's this young girl that shows up from the East, right, into the Western world, and the Westerners are like shy about showing her that her friend has Western vices, and she's like, oh, they're not Western vices, they're human vices, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I fucking hate it. This is all I wanted to tell you guys with this very long rant about the story of Final Fantasy and stuff. But yeah, I do think it's interesting. More than interesting.
Analysis. She seems relatively agile and has substantial muscle mass for her stature.
Chadley, you fucking weirdo.
An acceptable candidate.
Hey, you want to tell me what you're mumbling about?
My apologies. My name is Chadley. Would you be interested in helping me with my research?
I'm Yuffie. Nice to meet you. So, what are you researching?
Combat. It would entail doing battle with a summon in a virtual arena using this portable simulator. Interested?
Sure. Why not? I'm a kick its butt.
Very well then. Hello, Yuffie. I finished reviewing your Fort Condor match records.
I like that.
You exhibit what in sporting parlance is called the ability to perform in the clutch and the heart of a champion. In combination, these traits make you the ideal player. That being the case, if it isn't too much trouble, would you mind testing your mettle against me?
Chadley's the Grandmaster! What a twist!
I'm sure you'll kick butt.
I'm sure you'll kick butt. Alright, motherfucker! You're gonna go cry to your robot mama! I shouldn't say that. It probably literally has a robot mama, and maybe that robot mama is Genova. I'm sorry, that was not acceptable. I'm sorry, Chadley, I like you, robot kid! What do we do, guys? Speed! Alright, I want this one. Now, loadouts. That's a lot of red! Oh my god. You're gonna kill me with this shit, Krieger, like radish. What the fuck? I love it. I love it so much, man. I am, you know, honored in a weird way, because it isn't really me, but it's fucking awesome. Alright. You made it. I'm gonna make you a moderator when we're done tonight. This is it. This is it, y'all. I'm sorry, this sounds extremely egocentrical. It's an in-joke, because Krieger was whining about why Rishenf is the moderator and not him. So, you know, I feel like he deserves it now, y'all. Alright, focus, Morgan. We want less expensive stuff, and we want more blue stuff in there. Like Elite Trooper, I don't think so. I think I want my Riot Barracks, because I really like this one. That gives me 1 blue. I want a cheap blue as well. I don't think I need a Grenadier since I have my Elite Grenadier. So... Oh, but that one looks extremely fun. It's got 3 stars, whatever that means. Attacks foes within a certain area. Whenever he's defeated, he spawns and then... Oh, this is so cool. Oh, but wait, I've got more barracks now! I love barracks! Alright, I'm gonna get green barracks. A cheap green. I still have way too much red. But I like having flying units. I do need cheap units. So ideally this would be a cheap blue. And we can do flying cheap... No, it's not flying, whatever that is. Oh, it's the fucking tower thingy. Okay, so Riot Trooper, I guess? How's that? We've got flying green, we've got green fort, blue fort, we've got cheap red, mid red, fly-in, expensive red. Oh fucking no, what am I even saying? Regen conjures a ward that continuously heals allies that enter it. Poison conjures a ward that continuously damages enemies that enter it. HP up increases the HP of units on the board. Or barrier. Shit, this is extremely defensive. Ah, it's alright. I agree, ZA. Let's do a standing ovation for Krieger like Radish. Woo! Krieger like Radish! Welcome to the team, brother! You're a moderator now! Or you'll be in 1 hour and maybe like half when I'm like super famous and shit, this will mean a lot. You'll see. You'll see. Stick with me. Alright. Fuck it, let's fucking go. I don't know. I feel like he has a lot of offensive shit and I have a lot of defensive shit, and I don't like to play games in general, be they video or board or, you know. But let's see how this goes. Let's send this dude first. She's a bash motherfucker. He's supposed to be. Also, I kind of want to do that. Can I just do that? That seems way too easy. Let's try it. Alright. Within ranged! Within range support! What do we got? We got... Yeah, I see your blue barracks, you piece of shit. Just give me a second. Let's see who laughs now! Grenadier barracks! Yay! Fuck, I love this minigame. No, you don't! Don't hate my fort! Shit. No, not here. Oh my god, what did I do? Alright, how about that? We've got red ink! So we need blue. Can we afford to wait? Yes. Awesome. Alright. No material left. I always use all my fucking material like instantly. But that's alright. Alright. Heavy trooper! Go fuck shit up. How's it going on the defense front? We could use a green unit, but 4 is expensive. Yeah, he's gonna get killed before. Fuck! Alright! They're pushing through their right side! Do I really wanna... No, you know what? Red against red, that'll work. It's fine! Is it fine? Oh my god. Yes, it is. Alright, you guys. We've got red and green on the left side. So we want blue. Did they kill my... They killed all my shit. We've got a bunch of blue, though. So we want red! Security officer, but might as well fucking... Yeah. Pressure him! We're winning this, y'all. It might not look like it, but I really think we're winning this. Shit. They're just pushing back. That's okay. That's what happens. I can't see the timer. I know you guys can't either because of the fucking my trademark purple rectangle thing. I think we've got 30 seconds left, I hope, because we're winning right now. It can't really get, you know, we can't afford to let it get much worse, but so far so good. Everybody's got so many fucking units. That motherfucker, how did he do it? Oh shit, they're piercing on the right! With blue! And my only available blue is my barracks. Is it worth waiting for the barracks, y'all? Yeah, I think so. There, see? It's there. I almost want to put it kind of in the middle. There. Alright, we need green! What the fuck are you talking about, 7 death? I thought I won if my HQ had more health than he did. Wasn't that the rules? What the fuck? That's fine. We're doing this. Yeah, keep spawning, my little babies. We're doing alright, right? That's a lot of motherfuckers on this side. Should I be pushing the line or defending? I don't know, you guys! No, I want my oh shit, I need to spawn something else to get my Grenadier barracks. Alright. Let's put a heli trooper here. Fuck yeah. Riot barracks! No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh my god, shit! Wrong side! No! What do we have? We've got a healthy mix of everything! Alright. You're a badass. Fuck him up. When does this end? Alright, we're winning on the right side! I'm not even trying to look at the colors anymore. One more riot trooper. I can never hurt. Riots are bad, okay? They're not, they're great. They're the only way those motherfuckers will listen to us anyway. Why am I playing Shinra characters? Alright. Yeah, fuck it, let's be more offensive, yo. Is it like Crystalline Conflict, where if I hit the fucking HQ once I win, or... When does this end?! Yes. Look at this shit. My own motherfucking troops are stuck behind my fucking thing. I didn't know that could happen. I would not have placed it there if I did. Why can't I? Oh, that was too close to the thingy. Wait. Do you guys think maybe, just maybe, we could focus on like the enemy base? What are we doing? Alright, not too close. There we go. Boom, motherfuckers! Martin Zayden, yay! Welcome back, Loom Loom! Woo! Alright, that was way too easy.
That was quite the performance, Yuffie. Thanks to you, my hypothesis has been substantiated.
Your hypotheses what now?
Substantiated. I was testing security measures from tie-in espionage operations. By offering a reward, I surmised I could accelerate the rate of adoption, which would, in turn...
Yeah, skip to the end.
My apologies. What I meant to say was this. The money and the materia are yours. Do with them as you please.
Did you say materia? So, you're the Grandmaster. Who'd have thunk? How does it feel, Shinra, to see the whole of Midgar brought to its knees by the amazing Yuffie?
Your capacity to remain undeterred and overcome adversity is commendable. You are truly a worthy competitor. When I next wish to test a hypothesis, I would be honored if you would agree to kick its butt.
Kick its butt.
And
we got our first trophy! This is adorable.
You're ready to do battle with a virtual summon?
Nah, kid. That I will do off stream.
Withdrawing? That is most disheartening.
Fuck you, robot kid. I just fucked your shit up at the mini game. All right, ZA, your what do you call it? Suffering is over. Is there levels in the mini game? This one seemed harder. Yeah, I do believe that was like the ultimate level. So we started at level 1, we got to 2, Wedge was the only one for level 3, and then Chad was the only one for level 4. He was the Grandmaster that the dude that gave us the side quest, or exploration, discovery quest, whatever, told us. So yeah, I think we're done with the side or with this minigame anyway. I know I've been saying this a lot. I know I say this anytime I play a Final Fantasy game, but I am so fucking impressed with the I love it. I love what's happening right now. The amount of am I taking a weird accent? I feel like I'm doing a weird accent. The amount of side fucking content. Like, this was a mini game in ZA. Come on, it was fun to watch, wasn't it? It was a lot better than darts, right? Right? I don't know. I had a lot of fun playing it. But can we talk about the one thing Kruger like Radish yes will never talk about is that I never lost, y'all. I am unbeaten at Fort Condor. Tell your friends. This is Morgan Zanen. Alright, y'all. The cat thing, and then we'll move on with the main story. So, some kids hid one somewhere. Oh. We don't have that one. The one we have is the floating through the air. We've got that one. Near old snappers, friends building apartments, whatever the fuck. Actually, I can get the numbers, but what the shit. Envo, key items. We've got one. Oh, and they're different. You'll want me to read the poems, right? Want to kiss your troubles goodbye? Tired of being hung up to try? Our sweet little haven is your getaway. Because every day with us is a holiday. This is Morgan Zanen. Is the ground full of life getting you down? Chin up now, there's no need to frown. The happy turtle is here, and just in time. Bringing so much cheer, it should be a crime. This is Morgan Zanen. Potential customer, is love what you seek? Then the happy turtle can give you a peek. Romance so often blossoms within our walls. You'll want to stick around until last call. This is Morgan Zanen. With ice culinary enigmas are here to be shared. Secret spices, mystic mixtures. But please, don't be scared. One quick visit is all you need to realize our food's great indeed. This is Morgan Zanen. Alright, we've got 1, 2, 4, 6. We're missing 3 and 5. Which are... Near Old Snapper's friend's apartment building, which I think is the one we're not supposed to decipher. Or... we've got the kids one? On the town bulletin board. This should be right next to the beginner's hall, right? This is where the, whatever her name was, the lady who counted the monsters. You know what I'm saying. I think that's where it's gonna be. So it should... Where's beginner's hall? Here. Should be somewhere around there. No. My turtle senses are tingling.
Got to play a guard dog. Figured it'd spare my tenants the trouble of chasing off nosy men.
Wait, shit, I didn't read what Mal said because of the music. Did she say she got rid of the dog? Is that what she said? It looked like you were playing Lego with your nephews? No! ZA, it looked like I was playing an advanced board game with my nephews. Have you ever seen, like, either me and Alex or me and Murray play Summoner Wars or Hero Wars? I think it's called Hero Wars. There's a ton of, like, board games that are sort of a variant, or rather, like, this is inspired by this very popular board game / online game type game thing. Anyway, not Lego. Also, Legos are great. When? Lego Final Fantasy when? I don't like buying plastic, but shit. Also, I'm poor.
Have business with the Merc, do ya? If it's a job you want done, he's your man. But otherwise, don't bother. Got to play a guard dog. Figured it'd spare my tenants the trouble of chasing off nosy men.
Okay, that's the opposite. She was saying she got the guard dog. I'm not fixating on this just because I'm a vegan, but if you'll remember, when the whole, like, Sector 7 plate fell down and shit, we saw Marl, and her doggo was nowhere to be found, and she very much did not seem like she gave a fuck. What's going on there? The guard dog. It don't make sense. Fuck, I think it's gonna be a stealth game again. Yeah, we're never getting that fucking flyer. How long does he sleep for? What the fuck is that music? Yeah, you get some sleep, doggo. Do you think I'm supposed to walk past him or just to Marco's apartment? Also, Krieger, like Radish, yes, if you're still here, this right there to my left, to Yuffie's left, is where the... No! Fuck! So close. That's where Marco lived, I guess. The guy, you know, with the... Yes, awesome. You know, earlier when there were the weird people with the hoods and the tattoos with the number and stuff, and you were asking, have we met those people in Remake? So one of them lives right there, right? Like, this is Tifa's flat. The next one is Cloud's flat, and the next one is Marco's flat, who's one of those people. Why am I jamming to this? I hate this music. This is my least favorite Happy Turtle song so far. Wow, 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 wow. But I do kind of like it. No, 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 no. You didn't see shit. Come on! CCA, you thought the Fort Condor minigame would be annoying. This is where I get stuck. I don't think I tried to. I don't think I can run. But also, do you see how close I was to the thing? I think I didn't start early enough. If that makes any sense. Like, did that motherfucker just bluff? Did you see that? He went like he was gonna take a nap, and then he was just like, no, just shaking him off. Motherfucker! Alright, I got this. I got this. Of course, they couldn't give us like the fucking electro remix in the part where we actually have to listen to it for hours. Give him Radish. Everybody's not Krieger, okay? Most people, you throw Radish at them, they're more likely to hit you than let you steal their shit. Okay, now. No, you definitely can't run ZA. Just try it again. Yes. No! Oh, fuck you! Come on! How do I do this? I do mean Krieger or like Radish. Wow, 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 wow! He only looks this way, doesn't he? Maybe I'm supposed to, like, you know, walk past and then stop, wait till he falls asleep again, and then start moving again? Do you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker. I don't get it. Krieger or Krieger like Radish, can you come do it? If only I could run, like, with the bandits in Rebirth, like ZA was saying. Like, you guys saw how close I get, right? Really don't need... I need, like, 1 second. 1 extra second. He's so cute. Happy turtle. Climb on the... Get on the ladder! No! Come on! Fuck! Sorry. Alright, we got this though. Right? We got this! And this fucking music. Oh my god. It's kind of sad to be walking around here knowing that it's virtually destroyed. I very much agree, but I also think it's, you know, a very specific kind of weird fan service. Again, with the... Fuck, I'm not gonna make it this time. You know how we know now that Biggs is alive in Rebirth? I feel like it's kind of a... I don't know. At the end of Remake, we're definitely supposed to think that... Wait, we only think Jesse's dead at this stage, don't we? Because, well, Wedge is like fucking weird. He's got eaten by fucking whispers or whatever the fuck. Fuck you, Fido. But yeah, you know, it was also a way I feel, you know, fan service, like, go talk to your friends one more time, even though they're all dead. Which I think is kind of, I don't know, I like it. I kind of wish, to be honest, they pushed it farther, like, given Jesse and Yuffie some real dialogue, and not just like the annoying kid who wants to play cards when you're just depressed because you're injured and you can't go on a terrorist mission with your friends type thing. But still, I do appreciate the fan service and the extreme also, like, you know, we're hunting for fucking flyers from a pervert like bar manager right now in a place that we know will get destroyed so very soon. You know, there's a kind of sad irony in there. I feel like it's even more than that. I feel like it's kind of a, you know, fucking carpe diem fucking statement type thing. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You fucking live. You know what I'm saying? I might be reading too much. That was on the fucking ladder! No! Fido! No! Fuck you! What? How do I do it? Is there like a last fucking hiding place I can get to? I don't understand. There's no fucking way I can do better than that, is there? I totally agree. Yeah, it's a fucking lab, and he looks so friendly too. Like, if she just, you know, came up to him and like chatted him up. I mean, fucking hell, he did not attack Cloud of all people. I'm pretty sure Yuffie would be alright, but she's acting all ninja and stealthy and weird, so of course his instincts, you know, he's just doing his job. Seriously though, I don't understand how I'm supposed to do that. We've only got 45 minutes left. Well, of course we won't gonna get through the whole DLC in one night, but it does raise the question, what are we gonna do next Tuesday? So, on Thursday we're back, but we'll be playing Rebirth 100%. Or every Thursday for the foreseeable future will be Rebirth, y'all. Just letting y'all know. But we're free on Tuesdays. I was really looking forward to playing OG and Ever Crisis with you guys again. But I think if y'all are cool with it, we're just gonna do Yuffie again next Tuesday. Because I do want to go through it. Also, it's kind of really fucking fun when we're playing the actual game or mini games. And alright, he didn't see that. And not fucking stealth games. I have stealth games. If I wanted to play Metal Gear Solid, I'd be playing that specific mission in Final Fantasy XIV. Okay? Come on. I seriously don't get it. I do not understand how this is humanly possible. So, tell you what. But I'm afraid we're gonna move the story forward too much. I can't. I know, that's what ZA said, Numa, but I can't. It's not like Rebirth when you're close enough, you just make a run for it and they're all going to alert, but you're still kind of cheat your way through the thing. I cannot. I was literally smashing the sprint button, but no, she won't run. She's a ninja. She doesn't run. Alright, y'all. Let's leave that aside for now. We do have more. No, we don't have more side content to do we? I do need to change my weapon because I've learned the other thing in forever. What's it called? Brumal form. Evade an attack. ATB increases when successful. Can use while airborne. And if I avoid, yeah, that's never happening. But I do get one extra materia. Yay! I could try to AP up something just in case there's weird, funky, learn everything trophy going on type shit. So I'm gonna AP up. Sorry all, I'm doing materia now. I'm so fucking sad that I failed hard at the thing that now I'm just, you know, setting my materia, trying to make you guys forget about the humiliation that I've just gone through. Oh fuck, I like both of those ideas, you guys. Alright, nice! I feel like a real streamer. You guys are backseating! I like it! Alright, which one do we try first? Let's try the sleep cycle thing. Because I did try Krieger like Radish. I did try waiting, you know, beneath, because it doesn't really look like he looks to the side, right? Actually, let's time it, yo. Because there's the sleep cycle where he shakes in between, and then there's a sleep cycle where he doesn't. And I think it's just a loop, but I might be wrong. But let's time it, just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, he starts to get up. I think now he's gonna go to sleep right away without shaking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now he's gonna shake. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my fucking god. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Numax, taking advantage of Shake Cycle. But the thing is that I feel like when he catches me when I'm not on the ladder, he catches me, yeah. But then I'd need to be in a place where he can't see me by the time he shakes, if you know what I mean. I feel like he always barks the instant he wakes up. So, you know, I could stop moving when he shakes, but the thing is I'm not even getting to the Shake Cycle phase, if that makes any sense. Yeah, no, it is the same amount of time. I just can't count rhythm for shit, yeah. But maybe, what about... Maybe if I'm on... Because, okay, the best we got to was like, I was on the ladder and I like climbed a couple things. Or leave just before he goes to sleep, just. I think that's the key. It would also explain why they did a shaking cycle, is to mess up your groove. If that makes any sense. Okay. So next one's the shaking cycle. We're gonna try everything. Like, I might go before he actually goes to sleep, like the instant the animation starts, and hope he's in animation lock, if that makes any sense. And we'll see what happens. Am I as close to the edge as I can be? Now. Come on, Yuffie. Come on, Yuffie. Come on, Yuffie. As close.
Just what do you think you're doing, young lady?
Oh my god, you guys!
Not exactly. Better yet, who are you? Heard some punks have been hassling the nice people at the Happy Turtle, ripping down their flyers. Are you one of them? Mm-mm. So you're trying to sneak a peek at the Merc? Not that I blame you. Boy's easy on the eyes, I'll give him that much.
Marl thinks I'm hot.
Losses, honey. Unless you like your men silent and emotionally unavailable. Merc's built a wall around himself so damn high, even he can't see over it. He'll never tell you what he's thinking. And that attitude of his... I tried to get through to him, but would he listen? Would he?
I'm really not here for whoever he is.
Then what are you here for?
For, directions. But I'm all good now, thanks.
Happy Turtle! Alright, we did it, y'all! Fuck yeah! There better be a motherfucking chest up there while we've been trying to motherfucking go. Hey, better than shit, materia! Fuck you, Midgar! We're getting materia back to the Wutai people! Also, more commentary on, you know. Alright, thank you guys so fucking much for your help and shit! I can't believe I did not see it! You guys understand. Yeah, no, it was pretty blatant, wasn't it? I'm sorry, y'all. But we fucking did it! We did it as a team! Hit the dog. I'm not gonna hit the dog, man. I'm a fucking vegan. I can be a vegan.
That was a close one.
Yeah, that was a close one, Yuffie, sure. We almost got caught. Almost. Alright. We've got one more poem. And then we've got the last fucking thingy. Where's the poem? Which one was it? 3. Also, yeah, we're gonna... Near Old Snapper's friend's apartment building. Oh, I thought there might be some deep lore fucking, you know, implications. I was hoping Old Snapper's friend was Marco, but no, it clearly is Marl. And like, the great point is that Marl is not a racist. Alright, good night, Krieger. Krieger like radish. I love you, man. Next time you're on this fucking stream, you'll be a moderator. Please don't abuse it. I'm counting on you. Good night, man. Sleep tight. And hi to your... Well, I guess your family is probably sleeping now, but say hi to them tomorrow for me, will you? Thank you for being here as always. Good night, man. Alright. Do lonely nights turn into lonely days? Fill that void with booze, food, and play. At the Happy Turtle, you'll find only the best, for we live to entertain you, our honored guests. This is Morgan Zanen. You know, Numa, I can see everything that my moderators do, which so far has been literally one timeout for Krieger. So, if he abuses his power, I'll either revoke it or make you a moderator. Everybody's a moderator! You're a moderator! You're a moderator! But seriously though, you know, fuck it. In the worst case, the three of you guys would be moderators, which would make sense. Let's be honest. So yeah, don't worry. You'll always be able to speak on this here channel, Numa. Except if you keep talking about hating dogs. In which case, yeah, maybe. No. Alright, you guys. So we've only got one left. And it should not be the hardest one. On the town bulletin board, which is, I think, the place where they have the fucking, number of monsters slain. You know, that little shit, Chadley, did not at all change where he was hanging out at. So, it should be... here. No. Okay, that's what I thought the bulletin board was. Could it be like TV screen? Bulletin board? You wouldn't call a TV screen a bulletin board, would you? Where was the TV screen? We spent so long there just looking at every news flash. Oh, you guys, what about the place with the... you know, there was like the train station. Then we came from the train station and there was this piece of shit motherfucker there. Looking at... could this be the billboard? We definitely can go all the way to the train station. And apart from side dialogue, which, let's be honest, apart from Morgan Zanen and a few weirdos, nobody really gives a fuck about. Oh no, I also, you know, I've been going through this under the assumption that the DLC was fairly short. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm like 10% through it. Actually, I think the PlayStation can say this, can't it? 25% past the first chapter, and there's 2 of them, I believe. Alright, we're close. It's right here.
Gotcha! You thought you could hide from me, didn't ya?
Be turtle!
Snapper be impressed when I rock up with these bad boys.
Yeah, let's return to Old Snapper. Do you guys know what I'm thinking?
Well. Look what the tide washed in. That's a 1, 2, 3, and a 4, 5, and I can't believe it, 6! We have a winner! 3 cheers for the Happy Turtles all-conquering champion! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Please, it was a piece of cake. Only these Midgarian dummies would find that a challenge. Speaking of which, here, for a fellow tough nut.
Would you look at that? The chow beans! Does this mean what I think it does? Well, what do you know? A real-life ninja paying Old Snapper a visit. Truth be told, I'd love to have you round to the bar, but you got your hands full. Not to mention the whole underage thing. Still just a youngin', I suppose, ninja though you are. Well, I don't plan on moving from Midgar anytime soon, so once your shell's seen a bit more wear and tear, make sure to come on back. Whip you up the finest food and drink this side of Wutai. Only the best for you.
Woo! That's a second trophy! Alright, so the interesting thing about the the bean thingy interaction. Oh my god, I could buy like more units for the game and then the Grandmaster board. And that's it? And then regular items? Interesting. I kind of want to buy that. Let's not buy anything. But this makes me think that we're not done with the side game yet, if you know what I'm saying. Like, fuck it, I'm buying this one. I want it. I want it! Okay? And we'll see about the rest later. Alright. You guys. We've got a half hour yet. We're clearly not going to finish the Yuffie DLC tonight. However, we can just settle on playing it again next week, if y'all are okay with that. Do feel free to DM me whichever way you prefer, if you'd rather replay OG or Ever Crisis next Tuesday. We can keep the Yuffie DLC for later. My personal preference would be to play it next week. Now, since we're gonna do that, I don't usually do that, like combat side content, but since we've only got a half hour left, and I'm kind of, you know, I'm so close to 100% completion there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels weird moving on with the main story when maybe it'll take us to chapter 2. Not according to my PlayStation, but you know what I mean, is that maybe we can get all the trophy shit in one go. In which case, I say we spend the rest of our time together doing Chadley's fights. No, I want the list of trophies, yeah. I feel like that's all the trophies. I want just the Yuffie trophies. Sorry, all quick trophy time. I should have looked that shit up before the stream, I'm sorry. This is the plat, I'm guessing. No? Oh, that might not be a platinum for DLC. Hidden trophy. Complete both chapters of intermission on hard difficulty. Never mind me. I'm gonna have to replay this off stream anyway, so let's not do anything weird. Yeah, no, fuck it. Never mind. Let's go straight to the story. We've got a half hour. We can move forward a bit. Ignore me. Sorry about that. No, one little thing, quick commentary thing I want to say about the whole Wutai is supposed to be the East and shit. So I don't know what you guys think about the way Yuffie and this dude we met, Turtle Hermit stand-in, look like. Do they look Asian to you? Like in the real world, you'd think of them as Asian. I'm biased as fuck because I always, again, you know, I met Yuffie when it was OG graphics and shit. The reason I'm asking is that it's interesting. So they speak the same language, obviously. Or Yuffie is extremely fucking good at speaking the Junon Republic, whatever continent language. I think they just all speak the same language. This would not be the first time in Final Fantasy. However, what's really interesting is that Marl saw her rip off the Turtle Bar flyer and immediately assumed that she was one of those racist folks that were tearing off the flyers because it was a W bar, which I find extremely interesting, because if we assume that, you know, phenotypically Wutaian people look different from your typical Midgar people, then, you know, Marl should have known that Yuffie was probably a W, as they say. And so the fact that she got annoyed is either she's one of those extremely woke people, and I'm not saying that, you know, in my mind woke is mostly a compliment, but you know, just because you see a person that looks phenotypically like you would assume the people from the thing that she's ripping off the flyers, like some people that you would assume most are white racist people are doing, that, you know, like, she's not immediately going to assume, oh, you know, let me say crudely, if you'll allow me, she's Asian, so she has the right to tear off an Asian poster. She's like, I don't care what you look like, kid. The fact that you're doing this indicates to me that you're the type of person that does this just because it comes from a Wutaian person. So fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is great. There's tons of people that are extremely. There are fucking women that are amongst them. There are terribly misogynistic women, and we should not give them a pass just because they're women. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Is that this might be Maul's whole deal? Like, I don't care about how you look. You're doing something shitty for my good friend who happens to be a W, but also fuck you. His W bar is super fun, so fuck you. Do not rip off that flyer. Or it could be, and this does have lore implications. Yo, if everybody looks the same on this planet, well, obviously they don't look the same, but you know what I'm saying, is that if there is no way, just looking at the way you look, to sort of assume, maybe wrongly, but to assume, to have a strong prior on which continent you're from, or at least your ancestors are from, that is interesting. That is interesting. And you know what I'm saying, it's not information we should dismiss just because it is always complicated to talk about while trying to be, you know, open and not a total dickbag, which is obviously what I'm going for here. Anyway. Enough rumbling about does Yuffie look Asian, which is, I admit, it's an extremely weird question to ask. I'm just saying, if we ask it with an open mind, it is, I don't know, to me it is extremely relevant and interesting that fucking Maul would just immediately assume that Yuffie is a, you know, Midgardian racist person that's doing what she did because she hates Wutaian people, is all. Also, a lot of people have said that her outfit looks, you know, strange, or they sort of assumed she was a stranger just because of the way she was dressed. So I do think Maul might be into that shit where, you know, I don't look at what you're doing, I look at what you do. I don't look at how you look like, I look at what you're doing, or whatever. Anyway, let's go, y'all. Yup, and that teenager is me. Back to Avalanche Space. I think I've got all my... Yeah, we haven't fought in fucking forever, have we? It's time to meet the Wool Market guy. Isn't it? Yes, it is.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Sorry about that.
What?
Just thinking how you're nothing like your old man. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. I was lucky enough to learn how to fight from good...
Yeah, I don't want to talk about him. Let's talk about something else, like how you've adjusted to life here, indulging in adult pastimes. Which I guess means drinking yourself stupid. Last thing I need is my partner stinking like an over-the-hill has-been. Speaking of drinking...
Good night, Numax. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thanks for all the questions. Thanks for the support and help with the stealth mission and shit. I'll see you very soon, my friend. Thanks for being here as always. You guys are the fucking best. Thank you, Numax. Sweet dreams, bro.
You been to the Happy Turtle? If you're part of Operation Down in One, I take it back. I am there next time you go. Don't worry, I can do adult stuff just fine.
What? How old are you, Yuffie?
I don't know where to begin with all of that.
Shouldn't be drinking.
I do know I haven't heard of Operation Down in One. At any rate, I'm looking forward to working with you, boss.
Boss? As in me?
Well, I've got a few years on you, I'll admit. But out of us two, you've done this longer.
I guess I have. Boss, huh? I could get used to that. Beats being stuck on the bottom rung, that's for sure.
After we get the materia, we can celebrate your promotion at the Happy Turtle.
Yeah. Stupid bird.
Says the merchandise is good to go. Handoffs at a depot and municipal storage.
Okay. Yuffie, Sonon, you mind coming along?
Not at all. Need to scope out the city anyway. Really get to know the enemy.
We'll be passing through a rough part of town, so you'll want to go prepared. I'll leave you to get ready. Hit me up outside when you're done, okay?
Be right there.
Woo! Alright. I believe that Sonon is absolutely... was not a... Wait, can I actually play him? You've got to be kidding me. Sonon cannot be made the leader. Huh. Interesting. Whatever, Sonon. Does he have like... Yes, he's got proficiency with his weapons and shit. You guys, I think we are so far, so very, very far from the end of this DLC. No. Power scars are for Yuffie. Alright, but what the fuck? Item Master, Auto Cure, First Strike, Provoke. Alright, in any case, not Auto Cure. I can handle my own ADB, thank you very much. But he doesn't have any magic or shit. I don't know what he does. Shit, I can do this off stream, I'm sorry. I'll do the materia shit off stream. Nice day. What did we learn? Sonon is from Wutai. And he seems to have a real, like, deep respect for Yuffie's dad, which Yuffie seems to be annoyed at. Interesting.
Try and keep a low profile around here, okay? If you want to get a feel for the Undercity, why not take a stroll?
Heading out? Watch yourself, okay? Good luck out there, boss. I know you're not a local, but try your best to act like one. Heading out? Watch yourself, okay?
Also, I cannot take back what I was saying. They all look phenotypically identical. I don't know. Question for the ages. And it's really the opposite of what I was arguing is true as well. Like, at best or at worst, what people have said is her outfit was weird. Nobody straight up looked at her and was like, "You're a W." So I guess maybe they all look the same.
You guys all set?
This does feel like end of chapter, doesn't it?
Take all the time you need.
Thank you. What does the PlayStation say? 33% on chapter 1. I'm a hard save again, just to be safe. And then we'll
You guys
go.
all set? Okay, streets are kind of a maze, so stay close.
Oh shit, it's a follow mission. Alright.
So now, where are we headed?
To pick up your IDs. There's no way to get topside without them.
But I thought GJ was getting our IDs. What happened with that?
He is, but those are different. It takes more than one ID, or even two, to survive in this town. Don't forget, Midgar was built by Shinra for Shinra.
Those tyrants!
Claw away, boss. At least while we're in Shinra territory. Whoa.
So Yuffie, what do you think of the Undercity?
Way too crowded. I can't stand it. Ugh, and the stench. How can anyone live here?
Gotta agree with you about the smell, but you get used to it quick enough.
And the crowds stop bothering you eventually. The place can grow on you if you give it a chance.
Wait a second. Are you actually saying you like it here? I thought you hated it.
Midgar isn't the enemy. Shinra is. I know W's don't really see the distinction, but we do.
Then what was that stuff on the news? About a reactor blowing up and all. No way that was an accident. It had to be Avalanche.
Shh. Sorry.
No, but Nayo, seriously though, what do you think about the reactor blowing up?
Those guys there are from the Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell?
They used to be with Avalanche, but left after a policy dispute.
Wow, look who it is. Loving your work. So how many reactors is that now? Wait, where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay though, right?
Well, of course he will. A little fall ain't gonna stop a hard ass like him. He'll come swaggering back before long, you mark my words.
Yeah, I guess he will.
Now, can we talk about President Shithead? Spouting all that crap about us? That lying son of a bitch? Working for Wutai, Avalanche ain't nobody.
Barrett!
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of sons of bitches, I heard that Wall Market's very own Don Corneo has his stooges out looking for you.
Huh?
Is that so? Don't got time for no low-level mobsters. We got Shinra in our sights. Tifa, you and I both know this is far from over, right? Might as well get some rest while we still can.
Right. You know what? I think I am gonna look into this.
Good luck out there.
This is fucking great.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors. Cool. Should we say
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail. We should keep our distance.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
I'm sorry, I'll just quick. This is really fucking great. Alright. I still had a part of me that was suspicious about Noya and the rest. Now I take it back. They are official Avalanche. And also, mainstream Avalanche has really been dealing with Wutai, apparently. Interesting. This is even more confirmation about the, you know, how far and... I don't know, we got that pretty strongly, but then we kind of got, you know, like, Wedge did get HQ to help us out at the very end and stuff. I really like how like, you know, Avalanche, the only actual Avalanche person that's with us right now, was very much like, this is the Splinter group. They're the ones who blew up the reactor, like, don't let them see you. And, you know, like Sonnen said, it could just be, well, now they're what do you call it? Hot stuff, they're burnt, so we want to stay away from them so we can do our own thing. But it also feels a bit like, you know, what I really like about, again, like making things grayer and shit. Like, our group in Remake was very much the extremists. They were not just anti-Shinra people, they were the fucking hardcore motherfuckers, which obviously I love. And also that scene, you know what I really love about that scene is that it's exactly what I was talking about. I keep talking about that. Like, can we assume that things we see in one of the timelines, one of the versions of the game, actually happened in the other games, most you know, relevantly in OG, if the scene makes sense even without the differences? This whole DLC, the whole thing about was Yuffie ever in Midgar, is an open question. Does it make sense to assume that Yuffie was in Midgar in OG? We don't know yet. We'll figure this out together. Some people know, probably, but we'll figure this out by replaying OG, because I don't remember it well enough. But this, for sure, is the kind of thing that I would say, personally, definitely enters that type of thing, right? Where, like, this is such a well-written scene. The dialogue is so fucking on point. It explains a lot. You know, the whole thing about, oh, Tifa, like, she heard a rumor that Don Corneo was looking into Avalanche, and then she went into this crazy-ass fucking business on her own type shit. Now, they justify it by, you know, she was all messed up about losing Cloud, and decided to do that. Kind of like to keep her mind busy. It's actually even stronger with the... This is a bit of insight, because I'm not doing this chronologically and shit, but now that we know the weirdness with what Cloud and Tifa remember about Nibelheim, it makes this scene even stronger, right? It hits even fucking harder, because what's happening in her mind is like, I thought I'd lost him forever. I found him again by some kind of weird miracle, but he's weird as fuck and does not remember what happened the way I do. Like, you know, this is some wonky shit going on between Tifa and Cloud, right? We've established this in like the first 10 minutes of Rebirth. So imagine, just try to put yourself in her shoes for a second. Finally, find your friend again. You even manage to somewhat like pierce his fucking plate armor. And then he just falls off during a mission, and he's probably assuming he's dead, right? Again, was she assuming he was dead 5 years ago? I'm not sure, but... you know, the other way around is true. But anyway, like, this is extremely strong. And so she comes back to her home. She should be feeling successful about it, but it just feels better because Cloud's not here. They'll try to cheer her up, but it's not enough. And then she just hears this thing, and then Biggs being like, "Go get some rest." She's like, "No, fuck that. You know, I'm not getting any rest. I'm gonna keep my mind occupied. I'm gonna see why anybody's looking into Avalanche." I don't know. That scene was beautiful. This is, you know, a well-made remake. I feel would feature those sort of scenes that just add to what was already in the original game. They've decided to go even beyond that and make the remake not a remake at all, but a meta thing that makes sense in the in-world and shit. Which I'm obviously I love it, you know, but I love that they still do take time to do that sort of thing where they show us a scene that was not in OG, that could not possibly, well, it could have been in remake, but it would have been weird and kill the flow, and they just used the DLC to show us that conversation between the gang. I love it. That was an amazing scene. Are the Whispers still here? Yep.
Weird.
Sonan, got anything to say about what just happened? No? Alright
People in
then.
the Splinter Cell, they couldn't care less about collateral damage.
That's not
As
true.
long as Shinra goes down.
So what's wrong with that? Sounds good to me.
We're not out to blow Midgar up or tear it down. We want to save it from Shinra. Look around. 9 out of 10 of the people living here are innocent bystanders. We can't level their home to take down one company.
Well, that company almost leveled our home, and they've got to learn their lesson.
Yeah, I get that.
Gotta admit, I'm surprised you agreed to work with us.
We're just doing what we think is necessary to build a brighter future. That's all there is to it.
In other words, you're working with us so we don't work with your old buddies, knowing what would happen if we did.
Can we table this for later?
What
Maybe?
old buddies,
Not sure now's the
Sonan?
best time for heavy topics.
What?
Yeah.
No, I want to know!
More. Consider it taken.
What? Was there another Lie of Wutai that wasn't great? What the fuck? Our old buddies?
So, what exactly does this ultimate materia do? I'm guessing you have big plans for it?
Like after we steal it? Well, the more materia you have, the stronger you are, right? So once we've got the ultimate materia, we'll be stronger than anyone.
I guess you will.
It's gonna be awesome!
And not just that. By sneaking into Shinra HQ and snatching their most prized possession from under their noses, not only will we deal a massive blow to their morale, but we'll prove to them that while Wutai might be down, we're not out. That the gist of it, boss?
It sure is!
See that one? Well, hello there, hot stuff. How'd you like a shot at the big town? With those looks, I guarantee you're golden. So what do you say? Ready to be the queen of the Undercity?
Hey!
So you're just posing for half a sec while the connection gets back. Kid doesn't need to hear this.
Yeah, you're a kid, is what you are.
And cover your ears, okay?
You'd be living and working in the most luxurious residence in all
You
of
want me to
Walmart.
be one of Corneo's brides, is that it? Which makes you a person of influence, right?
Oh, so you know your stuff. But I'd say I'm more of a helping hand. So why don't you help me help you?
Let's get going.
What are you doing?
Come on, Nayo.
Hands off me! Ugh.
Now don't go playing hard.
Know any kids who can do that? No, you don't, because I'm an adult. Also, I'm pretty hot stuff myself, thank you very much.
Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night, little girl. But if you want to pull up a seat at the grown-ups table, be my
Alright, I'm gonna enjoy beating the shit out of these motherfuckers. Alright, I cannot control Sonan in combat. Instead, I can issue him commands. I can issue commands to him. Oh, she really is a ninja. Yeah, I mean, you know, she's a kid and stuff, but like you've seen the way she fights. Yeah, like she is absolutely a ninja. And apparently, from what Sonan was implying, the daughter of some kind of ninja grandmaster, or maybe he was just a political figure in Wutai, I guess. But still, you know, she's not anybody. You know, she's uppity and cheerful, but she's not a rando. That's for fucking sure. Alright, I can issue commands to Sonan. pressing L2 will have him synergize with Yuffie, and he will team up with her to perform attacks in tandem. Try pressing L2 to synergize your team. That sounds a lot like Rebirth? Yuffie and Sullen synergized attacks make enemies susceptible to staggering and are highly effective against pressure foes. When both Yuffie and Sullen have ATB charges available, they can perform synergized versions of a number of their abilities. Note that Sullen's ATB gauge feels more slowly when he's synergized. Okay, makes sense. Alright, let's get this motherfucker. No, wait. Hey, yo, Yuffie, we wanna assess them, Yuffie! Easy! Alright, Corneo Lackey, blah blah blah. Okay, they're all the same. They don't like fire, just in case. Sorry, let me build my stuff. Oh, we were still synergizing. And so now? Nice, okay. Alright, this is fun, yo! This is like... Yeah, I'm gonna pop that limit because we're gonna call it a night after this cutscene. Alright.
Hey, at least you try.
You're gonna eat those words, you smug piece of shit. Boss! Boss! You're not gonna believe this! The hottie of the century just fell right into our lap. She did? Goods under the hood, junk in the trunk, and down for a bumpy ride.
Oh my god.
Sorry, ladies, but after careful consideration, we decided to go with a more qualified applicant.
Let's go!
See you around.
Okay. So who were those creeps anyway?
Don Corneo's talent scouts. They'll say and do just about anything to get unsuspecting girls back to the Don's mansion.
I thought it looked seedy. Guess you'd have to be a scumbag to build a place like that.
Oh-ho. And how do you know what it looks like?
I saw it while I was scouting the area.
Alright, y'all. The time is 27 past, so I suggest we call it a night. Fuck, I love that DLC. Then again, it's Final Fantasy, so I was gonna love it anyway, but I love it a lot more than I thought I would. Alright, so again, unless I get any complaints until, you know, next Tuesday, we are back with Yuffie next Tuesday, but before that, we are back with Rebirth on Thursday, 10:30 France time, so that is 2 hours ago from now, but 2 days from now. Yep. The math checks out. So I will see you all on either Thursday or next Tuesday, or whenever I see you next. Thank you so much for being here tonight. This was a bunch of fun. I still want to talk about Wutai and Avalanche and everything we've learned tonight so much, but we will do that next time or whenever on stream. No, yes, one last fun fact. When I was redoing remake shit off stream for the Platinum Trophy stuff, like I told you guys I would, one thing I did learn is that Rush is actually a third class soldier, which is pretty lousy. Like, we've fought, you know, random enemies were third class soldiers in the last chapters of Remake, so he's not quite as much of a hotshot as I thought he was. Remember when Cloud was all like, what's the name of your ex-boyfriend? He was first class, I probably know him. There's not that many first class soldiers. I thought Rush was one of them in this timeline. He's not. He's a third class. That was the last Final Fantasy fun fact from me for tonight. Thank you all for being here. This is Morgan Zanen signing off. Be kind to each other, eat less animals, play more Final Fantasy, and remember that I love you all. Good night.